Okay, all right, enough stalling, you guys. Let's try to find an answer to the question we had before. I will let chat be in control of the music today. You guys get to choose the tunes, but let's try to keep a theme, okay? Cool programming, hacking music or something, right? Songs to create gold with. Yeah, I don't know. Song request is on. Trickle in, song requesters. Show me what you got. All right. And now it's time for me to try to describe the game that I had in mind that I want to try to produce today. Okay? It's a lot simpler of a concept than last, and I already know it's a fun game to play because I've played it. That's right. We're gonna be inspired by an already existing game. But a board game. So, you may or may not have heard about this board game. I think in Sweden it's called Diamond, but it's not the Diamond game that you guys... Don't pre-piffed already. You can't announce the theme 10 seconds before opening queue. We don't have time to think. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so the game Diamond, it's not the board game you might have heard about. That's like a map of Africa and travel around. This is a different game. It's played normally, I think, in 5 rounds. And it's really simple, which is why I think it works. It's simple, but still complex enough where it's engaging. And I think it's good for a Twitch format. So, you play the first round. It's very simple. You draw a card. Everyone plays. Everyone draws this card together. Everyone gets to see the card. That's what we'd see, right? And the card would say something like 20. 20 diamonds. Or little gold pieces, okay? Now, anyone who's still in the game gets to share these 20 diamonds. So if we think that we have 10 people playing, then they would all get 2 diamonds each, right? They get these in a temporary storage. They don't have them. Now everyone gets to make a choice. Do you continue or do you take the money and run? And here's where it's good then. So the game will only take 2 inputs from chat. Either you take your money and you leave and then you've safely bagged that money, or you choose to draw another card. I think I should have waited a bit longer with explaining this until someone could go live and take care of these people. Zoil, are you live? All right. I think the problem will solve itself eventually. Maybe resume the music after the explanation. It's distracting. Did you guys cue anything that's less intense then? Okay. So you choose to continue or you choose to leave with the money. It's self-explanatory if you draw out, but you can also choose to continue. Now, why wouldn't you continue, right? Because you open the next cave or you push on in the cave and there's a snake. Grr, a scary, scary, scary snake has shown up. Now, nothing happens here because one snake is fine. But if you now spot another snake, the game is over and you're dead. So now, once again, you get a choice. Do you want to continue and risk your money if there's a snake, you're dead? Or do you want to take your money and run out? And if you choose to continue, and a lot of people at this point, remember I said there were 20 players or 10 players in the start? Maybe only 2 players remain here. And the next is the mother load. It says 50 on it. And because only 2 people dare to continue this far, they both get 25 each. So the game greatly awards greed, especially when everyone else is being a pussy. And so I think this is a really fun concept for a Twitch game because it will naturally narrow down the amount of players remaining. Potentially. And once they get this money, they can choose to continue or not. And here, this guy's thinking, well, might be a snake. This is not worth it. I want to take my money and run. The other guy chooses to still push on, and he now gets like 100, and he gets all the money. And then this is 1 round. Normally you play like 5 rounds or something. So you carry your money with you and you play 5 rounds and yeah. Yes, Smokey, it is. Why would you ever run before the snake? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. There's no real reason to push on when the first obstacle hasn't shown up. No. But normally, the way the game or the way this board game works, there's a few different obstacles. One might be like poison on the ground. One might be like dangerous. We could think of a different theme here to make it a bit more unique. I don't know. A lava pit that looks like a butthole. Snakes, right? So there's a few different obstacles, and it's the game is normally played with a deck of cards. So the more you push on, the more likely you are to find the second snake or the second trap. Are you meant to know the points of other players? Will that be part of the game setup, right? Any prediction, Arsenal? I think Arsenal wins. The music is loud, by the way, all right? So yeah, I think it could be a cool game. Now, where do I begin? Is the next question here. Do I start with asking for, I guess I should outline the entire concept to, like, Claude. And then ask for instructions on how to do it step by step. Wait, everyone type Forsen. Forsen. Give Claude the game manual? Oh, then we're really stealing, but I sort of like the way you think. Doesn't work, it loses context after a while. Well, they've gotten a lot better, though. We'll find out. The Austrian Fox, thank you for these 71 months. Welcome back. All right, we'll make a new repository. What should this game name be called? Cave Explorer? It's a bit boring. Risk or Pussy? No, too complex. Finally Alone, how about that? The Gemini Giga, we'll see. I don't think the instruction manual is that long. Diamant. Let me see. So this is the game that we're being inspired by. How can I find the instruction manual for this? Do you not have it here? Name it AI Slop. Can you explain it all again? I wasn't listening. Oh, why weren't you listening? Game of Chicken. True, that's what it is. Oh, you found it? Are you sure this is... Aha! Oh, that's perfect. Wait, what is this? A PDF? Okay, let me try... Hang on. I'll make a repository first. Maybe just explorers. Are you doing this for 4 chatters to play? No. The game would include everyone that wants to play would opt in. And I think the beauty of this game is that it's almost battle royale, where in the start you'd be 100 people entering, but towards the end you'd only have a handful of chatters. So it would help solve this issue of a lot of Twitch games either focus on just a handful of chatters and everyone else is stuck watching, or everyone's involved, but then you feel like you make no impact. Here's a web page instead. Thank you guys so much for the help. Perfect. That's great. So I could just copy paste this. All right, it's time to talk to Claude. People gave me shit last time for doing bad prompts. I'll try to be better this time. It's hard when I'm not a programmer. I don't know exactly what I'm asking for. But at least in the start, I can just simply say, first of all, I'm going to say, do not start any practical work yet. We're still in the brainstorm phase of this game I'm trying to make. Let's call it a browser game. Why not using cursor? I do use cursor, but I like starting with just the Claude, the website. So I've actually heard that this emphasizing like this works with LLMs. The game will be a Twitch integration game. Drawing inputs from Twitch chat and displaying them. in the browser of the streamer. It should get that, right? The game will be, banger alert, inspired by a board game called Diamond. I will be attaching / posting the rules for this board game. Layout 1. Plan on how to convert this game into a browser Twitch interaction game. 2, step by step. Fuck, I'm asking for the same thing here. The actual practical approach from a software dev programming standpoint. I.e., no, he can figure that out himself. All right, I think that's okay. You've done more code than me this week, and I work as a software dev. All right. Round and cave entrances. Keep the 5-round structure with each round representing a different cave entrance. Viewers can join at the start of each round by typing a command. Each joined viewer, yeah, you should probably let people be able to join every round, even though if you join late, you have a very low chance of winning. Each joined viewer becomes an explorer with a color or avatar. Set a reasonable maximum number of participants. This is boring. I don't think we need to limit the amount of people. I don't understand why. I mean, if you got like 100,000 people joining, maybe. Decision making. Instead of secret decision cards, the viewers type continue or exit in chat. Set a timer for each. I feel like the game should be called, you know, like Split or Steal. I think I want a name like that. And then that's the name of the game. But what's a more fun way to call it? Push or pull? Come or edge? Dare or drop? Brave or pussy? Ditch or stream? In or out? Goon or gloom? Doug or trio? Okay. Because I feel like, do we need to keep using the whole cave theme? Or could anyone think of a more of another fun theme? Ass or tits? Okay. W or L? Mario or Luigi? What is this? All right, and so you instead of that, people type this. You set a timer for each decision phase, display a real-time counter of decisions made, and then the streamer and automatic system reveals the card from the deck. Cards are displayed prominently on screen with animations. Treasure contributions. Okay. Channel point integration. No, we don't want to do that. What is this? Allowing viewers to cheat? Now, this doesn't make any sense. Subscribers could get special avatars. Aha! This all comes later. Like, if you manage to make a base game and you actually like it, you could always add, you know, customizing avatars, yada, yada. But it's not for the first round, of course. I use for Nymn, it's true. Okay. And then the technical development approach. Let me know, programmers, does this make sense? React.js for UI components and game state management. Canvas or SVG animations or a game library like Phaser. CSS for styling, potentially with Tailwind. Bro, Claude has tried to get me to install this before, and I always fail somehow. Node.js server for game logic. WebSockets for real-time communication. Database for storing game data and player statistics. React is too complicated for you? And then, of course, Twitch API. Okay. It's as easy as it gets. Wait. React is not fun for programmers for tiny projects, but Claude is probably good at it? Explain to me what exactly React is. All I know is watching YouTube videos. That's the only React I know of. HTML on drugs. All right. We need to scale down the scope of the project. I'm not a programmer, and if I get stuck along the way, it will be difficult to press on. The game needs to be minimalistic in its approach initially so that the base gameplay will be up and running quickly. That means cutting out any extra features or fluff, such as player avatar. Well, you gotta see your character, such as channel point features, subscription benefits, carry over between games. Make it MVP, minimum viable product. I don't think I need to make a list here. We're looking at MVP. Furthermore, I have code already for my Twitch API, right? Give me a second. I wanna tell you don't need to use WebSockets. The game can all run locally. All of the input will be via Twitch chat or the local user. Okay, thank you. I also don't... I trust you here, chat. Wow. I also don't need WebSockets. The game can all run locally. All of the input will be via Twitch chat or the local user. WebSocks. I do need programming socks though. I've already set up a simple project that reads my Twitch chat and cleans it. Okay, now I gotta find that though. It's on my GitHub. It was like, was it version 1.0? Guys, on GitHub, how can I go back? If I want to revert this to the first version that I published. Where do you go then? That's got to be a thing, right? Previous commits. Do I do it in here? Tribes. Click the weird hash next to last week. Wait, this is actually the wrong website or the wrong thingy. It should be tribes. Look at commits. Nine commits. 9 commits. Initial commit. Okay, that was maybe what? Point 1. I think this is it. Okay. How can I take this and put it all into a new repository? Commit tag. Download them. Git clone. You say that like I know what it means. Just CV paste? There's got to be a more elegant way to do it. Look top left. I'm looking. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, git clone. What is git clone? Stop saying names of things, guys. I don't know what they mean. All right, I'll just do it the good old-fashioned way, I guess. I'll literally just fucking make copy paste. What is... Okay, I know what clone means, but then you say git clone, and it sounds like a feature. And then I'm like, is that feature on the website? Or is it in here? How can I find it? And how can I use it? But you're probably right. I should probably simply copy-paste this and be done with it. But before I do that, I need to make the repository. And before I do that, we need to name the game. We need to name it. I'm being pinned in Erob's chat. He says, program this. All right. I mean, we don't need a final answer now or final name now. Ditch. I do like the idea of leaving being ditch. Stick or ditch. We could even make a streamer angle of this where it's like, do you stay live or do you go offline? But I don't feel like that's... Does anyone have good theme ideas? I don't feel like that's a very funny theme, right? Not for you guys. What would engage you guys? Bag or ditch? Right. Greed or fleed? Go with roach? Oh my god. Wait, I love that. Roach or... What's the other option, though? Ideally, it should rhyme with roach. Coach or roach? No. Roach or poach? Poach or roach? Ask AI? No. Not for this creative process. Why can't I ask you guys? Poach or roach works, but it actually doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Slouch. No. Roach is leaving. So maybe we don't do roach. Raid or roach? I think I'm being stuck on this part too long here. Risk or roach? Do so the diamonds are... Approach. Roach or approach? Maybe we don't do roach. CV paste and CMD, GitHub clone. Check out, but where does it end up then? I think I'll just do the copy paste. Gemper is right, it's too complex for me. Encroach. What about a ditch versus, what will the other one do? I'll just copy paste. It's two files. It's two files. Ditch or hitch? Hitch? Hitch being press on? Rich or ditch? All right, that's perfect. I like it. Let's not get stuck in this for too long. Let's just call it codename ROD though. Rod. Rich or ditch? Okay. You're actually baiting programmers to join, and then they see you using AI. Oh, you think I'm tricking people? I'm sorry. How should I phrase it then? Thank you, XUCLL spammer. Put AI in your title. Can a non-programmer... It's funny people are coming in typing shit like you understand it. Well, it says I put a big thing that says clueless in my title. So I don't... I think that would be on them then? Just add... Okay. Using AI. There. I added a little extra in my title. I'll put it out there again. We did get some angry people last time I did this. Some people think that it's lazy or it's uninspiring or I'm not learning anything. Those things might all be true. I'm just having fun. I don't know what else to say. This is fun to me to do, and you can make of that what you will. I am very much like the idea I'm having in my head right now, and I want to play the game as soon as I can. And I do not have the technical know-how to make it without getting help from Claude. I might still not be able to make it, but that remains to be found out. All right, roach or... No, what was it? Rich or ditch? Publish... I don't need to do that yet. All right, so let's find our rod. Let's look and see if we can find our rod. Okay, here it is. And in it, we're going to put... Now, I don't know how clean this code is. package.json. Let me see. So we're going to have a folder here called public. And in public, we put our index. Ooh, what a banger of a song. Captain Alex. Index contains not that. What? Is that not the button to copy this? What's this stuff up here? Do you have Git installed? Yeah, it's right here. I think I got it. So that's our index.html. Uncomplicated, the tribes repo. You're still... It's fine. Thank you so much for trying to help me. I think I'm okay just doing it this way. I'll learn that thing some other time when I need to copy many more files. This is like 3 files. So this is server.js. Oh, let's do just that and then .js. I think you need to type npm install and... Oh. So package.json, that's some shit I've installed, right? Oh! Oh, it's El Mogo. Oh. What's the... That's what I typed. Tier 3! I'll open it in cursor first. All right. Yo, El Mogo, you're crazy. Oh, now you instantly made me feel bad again. Aren't we discussing a Minecraft server? You wrote to me now. There will be, surely one day we'll launch the community server together. El Mogul, I appreciate your insane generosity towards me and this channel, and I hope you're doing well. Have you commented on the drama? What's this drama about? All right, we're gonna open folder. I'm gonna start clicking that button. I really don't have... I just want to put it out there. I'm not trying to hide anything for you guys. I don't have any crazy folders where you can spot nutty leaks. But it still just feels strange to browse all my files live on stream. So I try not doing that. It's a good habit, I think, to have. All right. So I have it in cursor. But we need to... I need to run a command, right? I need to install... So this had package.json. I need to install... This is where I'm a bit confused. I could use some help. Bottom left. Update cursor. Open terminal in the cursor. How do I do that? I don't think I've done that before. New terminal? Oh, I can just ask him to do it? But I don't know what I'm asking for. I don't know what I'm asking him to install. Should I just give him this file and tell him I want something like that? Him. Well, it. I'm sorry. Create a package.json. Wait. Oh, I'm getting a few different advice here. Package.json is the instruction file for an npm install. You should be able to open cmd and type npm install. You're telling me to type npm install into this? In here. Copy package.json first. To where? To just... I just put it in here? Up my ass. You want me to put a package up my ass? Like that, yeah? Okay. It's in root. And then, now I just type npm install. And magic happens? Something's happening. Okay. So you're saying now I can, Can I run Node.js from here as well? Do I just tell it to? That didn't work. I can't remember what you type. npm start. Aha. All right, now we can go to localhost. And there you guys are. Okay, so this is the base setup that I did before. So we have this already. So this is this is nice because this is what held me back like an hour last time I tried doing stuff. So now we're just about ready to get Claude going. I'm gonna give him index and server. I'm attaching index and server.js so you can see that. Maybe I just use Node. But I can ask Claude to actually tell me what to tell Claude. So you can see the current setup. Do not begin any programming work yet. You used to thinking one? I've heard there's not a massive difference, but I could be wrong. Revise the game plan with this new information. Want to make sure we're on the same page. Say thank you to Claude.
2 hours later.
I understand you need to scale down the project and focus on a minimalist approach. Let's revise the game plan. Simplified code concept. Streamer controls the game flow. Viewers participate through simple chat command. All game logic runs in the browser with no database. Yeah. People type join, continue or exit. We want that to be rich or ditch instead. Rich doesn't make much sense. It's not a verb. Whatever. For now, maybe we just do this base. It's fine, I think. Okay. I'm really tempted. You know what I want to do? I want to run one prompt on Claude here, and I want to run one prompt on Cursor. And I want to see them compete and see who does the best. Spit or split? Give me a prompt that I can provide Cursor to make this game. I'm gonna hope Claude knows what that is. I mean, that's himself. The prompt... I shouldn't have to clarify anything, really. You should understand that We'll see. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna take that, and I'm also gonna say, nice. Now you try your hand at it. Impress me, Claude. There's a tip in it for you. I don't think this works anymore, but okay, so we're gonna put these two fellas next to each other. I don't know if this works, but and I would do some stretches. Oh, I should do my first commit. That's true. Curse is already using Claude. Yeah, I know. But sometimes I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I still feel like even though they're both running Claude, they're set up differently. Look at me. I'm working so hard. Now place your bets. Does Claude get this on the first try?
I don't think so.
Some alerts are on point today. Set up, get it, ignore? I don't think I need to. Or for what? Can we get one thank you for Claude? No, I'm done doing thank yous. Oops. Pogs and you, 73 months. Thank you so much and welcome back. XX Dazed, thank you for these 78 months as well. Welcome back. You should inform Cursor that it's a competition. True. Ugh. And being a programmer is hard work, you guys. I deserve a break soon. Bought some nice apples today. Learned a small little trick, by the way, if you want to eat more fruit and stuff. We literally eat more, do more. We make more good choices if they're easy to make. If you buy apples, make sure you put them in a spot where you see them often. You'll probably end up eating more of them. And you can invert that too. Conversely, if you have something you eat a lot that you shouldn't eat as much, just hide it somewhere. You don't need to get rid of it. Just put it in a slightly more awkward to get to place. Apples belong in the fridge? Depends on how hot or cold it is where you're at, I guess. And how fast you eat them. Okay, cursor still working. Claude hit the max length. So we type continue and he keeps on working. If you tell the AI, remember, think hard and take your time, sometimes it works. Yeah, it's hard to know. So the thing is, that used to work. But as far as I know, Anthropic, the people that make this one, they bake all of that shit into the prompt. Whenever they figure out that things like that actually works better, they fix it, right? It was like they found out that AI was lazier during winter or something because people work less hard. So, but then they found ways to fix that, right? So sometimes you learn of this new crazy meta that makes it work harder, but then... Okay. So it looks like Claude is done first. If I make these files now, will that fuck up Cursor? What do I do with this actually? You can set up a get ignored automatically. Why do I need one? Let's make another project. How does branching work? If I want to take all of this stuff and just make a separate... Is that easy? I want to try this, but if I start changing all of these files here, I feel like this will all break. I'm really curious to see if either of these, first of all, gets it. And if there's a difference between the two. You set up a git good too before you get too far into the project. Oh, I see you, my friend. I'm pissing you off. I'm sorry, I'm pissing you off. How can I not piss you off? Is there a different approach? What the hell is that emote? E-money tech support. There's no API key in this. Anyway, I'm not going to get sidetracked. You can create a different branch from a point and check the size of your node modules folder. That's why you don't commit it. Oh, I understand. I pushed everything here, yes? Even though there's no reason for me to. Okay. Let's fix that real fast. How do I revise? You need the git ignore. I understand. How do I create one? Do I literally just make a file here? Well, that's easy. All right. And what do I put in this? Node underscore modules. Is that it? Forsen. Ask Claude. Sometimes it's faster to just ask you guys. And I think maybe, potentially a bit more interesting. Maybe you guys get some satisfaction out of helping me. The Green Camp, thank you for the 34 months. He says PVCL. You need to reset it though because it got committed. Can I just resend here? 0.11. Wait, why is this I don't think no, this is not a text document anymore. Windows is treating it like one, but it's not a .txt. Like that? Does it unsend it now or is it all fucked? Was every chatter a developer? Well, all the non-devs left now. Okay. Nice song, by the way. Let's not even look at Claude for a second. Let's just see what Cursor spat out. Wait, oh, it's not done yet. Generating. Fuck. How can I get all of this? Oh, I need to let Cursor run a command. Error. That's not good. What are you trying to make? I'm trying to turn a board game that I played into an interactive Twitch game with very limited / no coding experience. I think this will be more fun for non-programmer, non-dev people if we can get an initial version of the game going. I'm trying to get it going fast here. Great, the server's now running. Wait, Cursor is done, I think, potentially? Wow, look. Here's what it spat out. Welcome to Diamant. Oh, we're not being subtle about it. That's okay. All right, chat, let's try this. Start new game. So, disregard the visuals, right? That's the easiest thing to fix. Cosmetics. We're concerned about the game here. So you join by typing !join. This is also not a great web design. That's all fixable. We should probably... Can we stop this? How do we start the game? Oh, 10 seconds. Crashing this game? Oh, no survivors. Yeah, maybe we don't need the Claude prompt anymore. It looks like maybe Cursor got it. We'll see. Okay. Cave path. 2. When we're in the cave, type !continue or !exit. Oh, so a golden card, I'm pretty sure, is that we found a treasure. Freer and Friday ran out, so you're the only person with a guaranteed score. So everyone else, you can type !continue or !exit. I will say, it doesn't make much sense not to continue, but now we have found lava. Right? So if you get a second lava card now, you die. So now you gotta choose. Do you want to risk it for the biscuits? Okay, poison. So yet again, no, wait, hang on. There's some sort of issue here. You get, when you run out, you grab the gold. That's, I forgot a rule. I didn't tell you guys about a certain rule, but we need to up the, never mind. I have ideas in my head. Okay, so basically you guys all died. And the only person that made any money is Freer and Friday. The game continues. You play 5 rounds. Okay, so there's a rule in this game that I forgot to disclose. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's dangerous. How do you do that? That was scary. Okay, I think I can probably safely close Claude. I don't know what he did. Maybe he did an amazing job, but I feel like integrating this now is just too much of a hassle. And we'll keep on working here. Yeah, so the first thing is... Good first... wait, accept all. Didn't I already? Good first step. Number one, we need to sanitize the chat. How did you do it? Look out. Let's not even number this. Let's do it one step at a time. Look out for XSS vulnerability. So there's a thing about the game, right? If you're playing like 3 players and you encounter 2 gold coins, no one gets any coins because you can't split them. Instead, you leave the gold coins on that card and you push on. Whoever runs out, grab the gold coins on the way out. That's another incentive as to why you might want to ditch. And I forgot to say that, but there's a big flaw with the game right now. The first card had 5 gold on it, and we had 1 million players. Meaning no one got anything ever. So we need the game to scale the gold according to how many players are in. Which should be pretty easy, right? I can't remember exactly like what's reasonable. Like if you play on like 5 don't we have the game? No, we don't have the game. You should also not have started a decision phase. The first round doesn't need a decision phase. And split the gold. Yeah, so if there's 4 gold and 2 people choose to leave, they both split the money 50-50. If there's 5 gold and 2 people leave, they both take 2 gold each and leave 1 gold left. What's the name of the board game? Diamond. Ooh, banger alert. Way-oh, way-oh. Is Cursor restarting the server for me? Hello, bro. What's up? All right, I'm a bit scared, but... Wait, it's not loading in the chat anymore at all. Oh, it is. It's not showing it here, though. Oh, that's probably what broke it. Really, we don't need to display the chats. Okay, that's working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you got excited, but we need to address the core gameplay flaw already. Core gameplay flaw. The amount of gold appearing on the cards needs to scale up or down depending on the amount of player playing the game. Amount of players joining the game. This is where I don't quite know the span. Like the best card should probably be 3x the amount of players. No, 2x. The most valuable card available should be equal to 2x the amount of players. The least valuable card should equal 40% of the amount of players. You should just make it 100 players max and balance it on it. Why? We could put it does make sense to have an upper limit. Though 200 seems a bit low. But even then, you can't balance it around 100 players. What if a small streamer wants to play this and 20 people join, but the game is designed for 100 players? Then they just can't play it. Fuck him? All right, so we're fixing the gameplay. We need to fix the visuals of this disastrous website, by the way. What's some good prompts? First of all, we don't need to even display the Twitch chats. I like this, by the way. How can I tell it to make it like more visually appealing? People had some killer prompt last time. Someone said like a grid game, a modern, I can't remember. Dark mode, first of all. How about you make the game work first? Yeah, but it's, yeah. All right. Lamau. Make your camera squish like Pilata, you get a plus 100 in text. You're funny. Beep, 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 beep. Well, then I look like I'm trying to be him. Pilata actually knows how to code. I just know how to steal games. I'm that awful projects manager nobody likes. All right. Chat, I present to you. Hang on. What do we got here? Treasure value is now scaled dynamically based on the number of players. Minimum is 40% of the player count. Maximum is 2x. For example, if there's 10 players, the values will range from 4 up to 20. That sounds reasonable. Well, we can always tweak that later. Deck creation timing. All right. I'm curious about just telling him to minimize it or optimize the gameplay or whatever. But let's try to play again, guys. So you type !join to join the game. Trickle in, Cave Explorers. You have 25 seconds to join. This needs to be fixed though. It's so ugly. But at least we see you guys are all loading in successfully. So once again, I'll explain how the game works. You'll be presented with a first card that has a value on it. And you can choose if you want to continue or leave. Actually, we should completely remove the first option. There's no reason why you wouldn't always continue. Unless it's a trap, but a trap shouldn't show up first. Anyway, all right, so the first card is poison. But since there's no money anyway, there's no reason not... Okay, so this is another gameplay thing we should fix. There's no real reason to leave. Unless we add a life mechanic to the game, but that's not really what it's about. So the next card... the next card's a spider. So this is very, very stacked. I think we should have maybe shorter commands as well. !continue is really inconvenient, isn't it? Oh, 96 gold pieces! But why does no one get it? There's some sort of a bug here. There's 96 gold, but no one has any. Oh, maybe because you haven't locked it. Oh, because you guys didn't lock it in yet. Okay, now you guys, these people ran out, so they safely got away with 8 gold. The rest of you guys are now splitting 192 gold. But you don't have this money until you leave. Okay, so these people are now currently winning. Oh, this is cool already. We can't continue twice because of the spam filter. Okay, so we need alternating commands and we need shorter commands. Why is there a volume button? No idea. There's no sound. I don't know. It didn't remove the gold from the first card. Yeah, the cards aren't updating correctly either. Snake! Okay, guys, now there's 3 different dangers. Poison, spider, and snake. It's getting pretty greedy if you choose to continue. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Rockfall? Gulp? God, this flashing is driving me crazy. Sound effects would be fun. Yeah, it's just not a priority right now. I don't get what's happening. It's hard to keep track right now of what's going on. What we need is a display of the highest safe player and how much the people that still are in have. I don't know how many people are still playing at this point, right? These people are all playing, but we need to somehow fix the display. Sure. Oh, Jambun just runs out with 247 gems. So Jambun is currently the richest. But now there's even more money in the cave. But remember, it's like they say in the stock market, you haven't made anything until you sell. All of these people have the potential to have so much money, but if any of these traps show up, they're all dead. No take backsies. And there's the second snake. So all of you guys that greeted and stayed in the cave have 0 money. And Jamba is now the richest. Okay. And that was 1 round. You play 5 rounds of this. Let's drop it at 1 round though. That's the gameplay. It just needs some nice touches, but I think the core gameplay is cool. It needs a lot better display. And people play this game? Yes? So let's see here. There seems to be some issues with displaying. I just don't know what to start with. I didn't get any of it. I just spammed continue and exit. Maybe I just did a bad job explaining. But I also think... It's just a game of chicken. You go into the cave, you open up the first room, there's a bunch of gold there. Now you have gold. Imagine your character holding a bunch of gold. You can run safely out with the gold, or you can press on. If people start running out with the gold, yeah, they've collected it, but that means there's less gold to share when you press on. The fewer people that continue, the less people you gotta split the gold with. So it gets gradually more and more rewarding to press on because you end up making a shit ton of gold. Why have continue and not just exit? That's true. Maybe that would simplify things. Yes. Let's start with that. Great idea, actually. How many changes can I ask in one? So let's change. Fuck. Let's adjust the gameplay for the chatters a bit. Instead of them having to constantly type continue, just have them automatically continue until they type exit. Oh, and can we change exit to be exclamation mark ditch instead? All right, what's the... Yeah, let's only do that. I'm gonna try to only push for one change per command instead of asking for a million things at once. Ask it not to remount the UI every second. Instead of listing players vertically, you should make a grid so we can see ourselves. Yeah, so the most interesting players are whoever's left with the most money and whoever's still in the cave, right? You can have a few people displayed that have successfully, like a top 5 people, money. I'm not sure. Why not ditch and roach? Why ditch and not roach? Because with roach, I felt like I couldn't find a good counterpart to it. But now we don't even have one. Shit, maybe you're right. Maybe we should do exclamation mark roach. Roach? And you're collecting mana gems? Instead of gold, you're collecting mana gems. Lol. Yeah, we might go for that, honestly. Exclamation mark roach. Roach or approach? Roach or trickle in? Okay, I trust... Alright, hang on. Remove continue completely. You stay in the cave by default. Change the exit command to exclamation mark ditch. Wait, user experience improvements. Oh, how can I improve the interface a bit? How can I get rid of this flashing? Okay. Let's fix the interface a bit. There's no need to stack every single player vertically. When a player connects joins the game, a brief message can appear that they joined. There should be a list of the top 5 currently richest players. There should Gold cards. Wait, fuck. Gold card functionality, I'm not sure I understand yet. Can we change this cards to be squares instead? And utilize a modern grid layout? Change to dark mode? I'm asking for a lot now. Let's push this first. Change to dark mode. Reduce motion on animation. I had a description when pushing, I'm sorry. Bad habit. Alright, let's try that. I am rectangular. Eddie, start button in between rounds. Or you're right. It shouldn't be automatic. He's right, you know. It's fine for now, though. Anyway, chat, talk to me. How's life treating you? Why not have decisions where you can go left or right? That could potentially be in the future, but that doesn't make sense for the game right now. It should be automatic so you could leave the stream and we can still play. That should be a switch, maybe. You at the gym? Good for you, Hammer. What day we got? Getting a rash. Dreadful. Give the code to Claude and the game manual and ask 3 versions in an artifact window with a demo of the assets. Asking, oh, interesting approach. Will you make a page for games that lets you log in like Jackbox? So I have this ambition, but I don't have the technical know-how or not really the time to do it. I have streamed for a long time and I've played a lot of chat interaction games now. I'd like to think I have an idea or two about what would make a fun game. And I'd love to have like a platform site where I would just collect all of these cool game concepts. It'd be really fun, yeah. Well, that's like I gotta get one functional game first before I can start dreaming that widely. You're a streamer, you have plenty of time. Well, that's a fair point, but that means I would only do this on stream. I have a lot of fun with this, but of course, it's not everyone's cup of tea. What if rather than automatic cards, chat navigates a castle with various looter monsters in each room? I love it, actually. I think that's great. Medieval theme. Let's try to do that. All right. Wait, so what did this guy say? Give code to Claude. Did I lose the... Ah, here it is. I don't think Claude can take all of this code, though, can he? He can. Server. Style game index. Wow, Claude. And then the game. I should just yoink this. Hang on. Oh yeah, I do this now. Like a cool guy. Print. Save as a PDF. Oh, I don't want to put it in my GitHub project, though. Put it in documents for now. Wait, what? Oh. Doo-doo. Okay. This is my attempt at turning this board game into a Twitch interactive game. Give me 3 versions in an artifact window with 3 versions. Help me figure out the visual design of the game by making 3 versions in an artifact window with a demo of the assets. Make each version visually creative. One of them should have a medieval... This is the idea I like the most, but it could be in space as well. Medieval exploration theme. Not saying please. I'm sorry. Okay, what do we got here then? It keeps saying generating here. Excuse me, do I click accept all? Medieval space game? Oh. Aha. I shrink the moon. I grab the moon. I sit on the toilet. All right, chat. I present to you Diamond version, new version. Okay, at least it's dark mode now. Let's see what happens if we start the game. All right, you can see down here, everyone's joining. It's still, for some reason, stacking you guys vertically here. There's a game log here as well where you can see they joined. So there's no real reason to have this. It's listing the top 5 players right now. Of course, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I'll try to say it again to people that don't understand the gameplay yet. I think it's quite simple. You enter the cave. If there's money, then you grab the money. Imagine a character holding onto the money. Then you can choose if you want to leave the cave with the money or press on. The first thing in the cave is a spider, right? I need to remember to ask him not to have... Let's just do that while you guys are playing here. Enjoy. So chat, you don't have to type continue anymore. All you have to type is ! ditch if you want to leave. We'll change that to be roach as well. The first card should never be able to be a hazard. Secondly, first card should never be able to be a hazard. Yeah. Okay, so the first card should never be a hazard. No, you don't have to type continue anymore. There's only one command now to play the game. It's if you want to leave, you type ! ditch. Oh, that'd be cool, Devin. Your character is holding a lot of money. Okay, so look. Okay, there you go. So a second spider spawned. Everyone who was still in the cave died. These are the current leaders because these people at some point chose to ditch. Right? How many obstacles are there? Good question. Not sure. 5, I think. Yeah, maybe we need to be more transparent about the odds. You should add the total number of players on top too. True. Okay, so 76 coins. Those coins, right. We need to know how many people are... Oh, treasure on path. We need to know how many people are still in as well. Make it stop updating the player every once... I thought I asked for this already, but I guess not. Okay, so Tin Server and Duppin ran out safely. So they collected some money. Can you have a bot in chat? That would come later. That would come later. We need to get this working before I'd add any bots. All right. Here's the next card. It does say treasure on path. This needs to be updated to be displayed here. I gotta write stuff down while this is going because it's too much. Cards should update. Cards should have their gold number update as adventurers are leaving. 2, stop updating the player list non-stop. Or what do I tell it to have this shit stop? There needs to be a display of the amount of players still in the cave. Detect change in the list. That's not a... What that's... Disable update only the items that get changed. Don't update everything at the same time. Damn, so Power of 2 ran out with 150 coins. So he's safe. So the game needs to have an amount of players shown here, because that's a big part of it. So, but the idea here is that there's a lot fewer players still in the cave. So if you keep pushing on now, there's less people to split the money with. There should also be money still on these cards that you grab on your way out. But I don't know how much money, because the game we haven't had that fixed yet. That treasure on path is what that means. Show how many players are left on the path. Yeah, maybe. Little avatars or something would be neat. How did he get 153? Oh, so the cave just collapsed and you guys all died. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit confusing still. Error running artifact. Claude hit the max length. Oh. But I ditched. Did you now? Oh, ditch, 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 ditch. Okay, now it's called exclamation mark roach. The second time we changed this. There's a feature now that makes sure that the first cave is never a hazard. And also we should see how many people are in here. It's impossible to understand if the game's working or not. You need to test it with 10 people. Yeah. The gold count, each card needs to update to the correct remaining amount up for grabs to anyone ditching. I'm just gonna roll out some updates. Beep, deep, deep. Limit player count for debugging? Yeah, okay. Oh, Claude has been cooking something. Ooh, shiny. Wait, so this is the Crystal Caves theme? Medieval exploration theme? But these are all cards, so I don't quite want them to be cards. Neon Abyss. I mean, this is the best one here, but this looks like a fucking casino. Can we give it more like a... Let's try the medieval... Pete! Pete! Well, approach, but draw inspiration from the WoW color, themes, and style. Change card, but how do I get this stuff onto the other cursor? Change cards to be rooms instead. Square rooms that connect to each other. I think Arsenal wins. Clear castle walls that have the money inside. Let me tell you now. Hey, a primer. Geoff C, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you. Add an option at the start of game to either use unlimited players or to take a number input. Ask Claude for a prompt to give to Cursor for that theme. Okay. Let's see what Claude is cooking here first. Look at how hard I'm working, guys. The tuna? Wait, why does this look so bad? Oh no, it completely changed it. It added a druid healer and stuff? No, I didn't mean it that way, Claude. Okay, if anyone want to cook a prompt, then we can get a proper design going. I'm all ears. I'm not sure. Claude got confused. Either tell it to just make the leaderboard really long and get rid of the list under it, or tell it to make the list to be ordered based on... which problem are you solving here with what you're telling me right now? This? Why would I want this code? Dum, dum, da, da, dum. For the thing on the side. Didn't I ask it to? No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure yet how we can properly display the players in a nice manner. But now there should be a player player cap. Dynamic UI. The player limit input fields. Make the user list fixed height and scrollable. Separate the user list into wait. List the users in the following manners. Or list the players. Players still inside the cave and how much gold they're currently carrying. Players that have left the cave and how much gold they got away with. 3, current gold leaderboard. Gold overall. Make the player lists fixed size and scrollable. Make the... how can I tell it to stop the flashing shits? Make the game fit on one page. There's currently an issue. Okay, let's actually address that in the next update. Maybe it's something how this already magically fixes it. Yeah. All right, I'm getting an apple. You guys want anything? Right. Hello? Dude, I realized one problem with my game, though. It's boring for the streamer. Well, I could just join, actually. There should be a way to play it for the streamer to just play in the interface. Currently, it's like an AFK game. A game you put on and you go AFK. Jerry, you gonna work out? Yo, what day you got at the gym? This guy is super helpful. Thank you. Thank you. What's your favorite fruit? I don't know. Orange? I like orange a lot, but they're annoying to eat is the problem. Mango, pretty good too. A really good mango is amazing. Keep the card and board game concept, but style more like World of Warcraft with... Oh, you're trying to make a Claude prompt? Okay, Jerry. First time Otag! I mean, is there a better way to make an entrance to a stream? I don't think so. What does eep mean? Are they playing right now, Alex? I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm working so hard, I got lost. Wait, we're playing? When we're playing duos. Hang on, game limit. All right, chat. Only the first 20 players get to join this time. You got to be fast. We're gonna try to see if the game works more easily this way. Okay, so this is the game is okay. Well, this is annoying now. All right, so there should be a button to instantly start the game. So this, what do I call the person that's running the website or whatever? So you're not, I'll just say you're, so the host isn't forced. Look at that! It sort of looks like the periodic table now. Isn't forced to wait 30 seconds. Okay, so here's how the game works now. We've got 20 players. They're in the cave. The first cave has 2 gold coins on it. Since they can't split 2 gold coins between each other. Okay, this is another... Wait. Is that the gold or is this... Oh! Wait a minute. No, I'm confused. What does this number mean? It was 40 gold, so they each got 2. Oh, okay. It's displaying it in a confusing manner. So the first kid had 40 gold, so you all got 2 each, right? So you guys all have 2 gold. The second cave had 8. You can't divide that between the 19 players that remained. So none of you guys got anything. But there should be 8 coins still on it. Not even Nymn. I know how the game works, but I don't know how it's displaying here. How did he get 48? Yeah, it shouldn't be possible, right? It's like he grabbed all of this. But that shouldn't be possible because you guys should have split it here. Yeah, okay, I think I understand what's going on here. No, it's not better this way. He should not be able to steal that money. He should only be able to take the money that remains here. It says everyone in the... Yeah, look, everyone in the cave has no money. Because the people that left somehow managed to steal their money as they left. So it's wrong. Make commands visible so you don't have to explain. I know, it's a low priority right now. There seems to be core gameplay functionality errors. Anyone choosing to ditch should only get away with the gold they've collected so far, plus any stray gold remaining on a card. The person ditching the cave should never be able to take any gold off of other players still in the cave. Secondly, card display is confusing. No, let's not do a secondly. Let's do one thing at a time. This is cursor and it's running Claude 3.7. Can you at least write the logic of your game? So the game is a board game. I'm simply trying to convert it. So I did feed Cursor all of this already. If you're curious, I'll link this to you. Oh, I forgot about this. Alfred! If the first person has 40 and only one person leaves, how much would that guy get? What? The first person has 40. How does the first... What? Okay. 10 people enter a room. No. 5 people enter a cave. There's 10 gold in the cave. All of them grab 2 gold each. And then they all press on, because no one chooses to ditch. They enter the next cave. It has a hazard in it. Actually, no. They enter the next room. It has... the next room has 11 gold on 5 people. Everyone grabs 2 gold, and then 1 piece of gold remains, because it was 11, right? You can't divide that equally, so they just leave it on the ground. So now everyone's carrying 4 gold on them, right? You with me so far? They enter the next room, and there's danger. This is where one of the people gets scared. So instead of continuing on, he ditches. On the way out, he grabs that 1 piece of gold that was on the ground. If 2 people had ditched, they would still leave the gold because they can't divide it. So that guy has now successfully left the room with 5 gold. Everyone that pushes on has 4 gold. But here's the kicker. The next room has 18 gold in it. And now there's 4 people left to, or 16 gold. Now there's 4 people left to split it. So they all get 4 each. Maybe everyone ditches after that, but 1 guy. The next room has 20 gold in it. That guy gets all 20 gold. You're looking mad cute today. Oh, thank you. Explain in Minecraft terms. You can use a bucket of water to prevent fall damage. Just leave the bugs in and release the game anyways. Then promise future updates and DLCs to build long-term investment in the franchise. Will you die if you encounter a snake and then a rock? No, it needs to be the same danger twice. Can we get the next song? We already heard this. Fair enough. Okay. Is this updated? Oh, wait. Wait, didn't I ask for a button? Didn't I ask for a force start button? Oh, I might have... Oh, I only wrote that down. I didn't actually ask for it here. Fuck. I guess we wait. I did not, Hammer. Tell me. Okay, so the game begins. The first room... Ah, this is still so confusing. I think the first room contains 8 gold. So no one gets anything? Oh, we really gotta fix this. This is the same? The commands, there's only one single command. Exclamation mark roach. If you want to leave. That's it. There are no other commands you need to know. If you want to press on, you automatically press on. You just have to type roach if you want to roach out. We changed it, dude. Okay. Well, you can't roach out because you're not even in the game, but yeah. The problem is I don't know what these numbers mean. It's displaying a bunch of stuff and no one knows what it means, so we need to fix that next. But sure means something. Is this? You think this is the amount of gold that still remains on the card? The big number here? So the card originally had 30... No, because... No, that doesn't make any... No, wait, it does. No, it does. Paste the first medieval theme code, but it was ugly. Hang on, Claude's still cook. Hang on, one thing at a time. No, I think I get it now, guys. No, wait, that doesn't make sense still. No, wait, maybe it does. Fuck, I don't know. 14 players entered this room. 16 gold was in the room, so they all got 1 gold each. I'm pretty sure that's how we read it, which is confusing. We want the big number to be the amount of gold that's still in the room. There should be an animation that first shows how much money was in the room, and then everyone grabs their money, so it changes to just the money remaining. But what was the bug we were trying to fix? Oh, it was a money thing, right? And it's working now. So Legos ran out with 4 gold. And wait. No, the game just crashed, I think. Fuck. You didn't? Oh, what did I say? Arbok, not Legos. Ah! Shit. Works better this way. The buttons also don't work. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, we do have this massive log here that doesn't help at all. This is what the bot would say, I guess. 40 rubies. Time to decide. Roach. Legos decides to leave the cave. A lot of chickens decides to leave the cave. They left the cave with 5 rubies each. 8 rubies. Man, it's easier to play the game with just this thing. Beep, 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 beep. So, wait. So, 8 rubies in the room. And they were 5 players. So, realistically, then there should be 3 gold left. That's where I'm confused. Maybe it's broken. Wait, this makes sense. No, it doesn't. I don't understand what the big number means. That's the amount of gold that each person got. That's very confusing. Okay. Anyway, we're making progress. It's just sort of slow. Let's look at Claude's design real fast. Oof. Alliance theme or Horde theme? Oh, it's gone crazy with the WoW stuff. Yeah, not good. Let's see. All right, what's the biggest issues right now? Like the first one was also ugly, I thought. This one? Okay, this one's pretty nice. But this looks like a casino game, though. It's a nice looking casino game. Aye. The WoW prompt just, yeah. Let's just try a more simple... I don't think we necessarily need to do all of this. He doesn't need to understand the whole game here. We can just ask for a medieval... create a web game design demo. No, 3. Of a game that utilizes a grid layout and square cards or rooms. The game is medieval themed. The rooms are in a castle. Think rock walls. Dust and darkness. What else can I say? Make it look like a modern mobile medieval fantasy game. Tell Cloud to follow Google's material UI design. I have no... Follow Google's material UI design? It's Pilata! Hi, Pachlada. Oh no. Look, I can also program. I'm currently trying to turn a board game that I played into an interactive Twitch game. It's sort of working right now. I think there's a few bugs with it. Interestingly, I'm not stuck on the technical or even the rule stuff as much as currently the visuals are a big obstacle. So I'm trying to get some help with that. But let's see. Can I just ask questions in here, or does it always work? Like, get to work? The numbers on the cards are very confusing. Let's just do... There should be an animation when a card is revealed. The card first shows the amount of gold found. 2, the amount of gold dwindles down to whatever amount remains after each player's had their share. There's no need to show how much gold each player got on the cards / rooms. Oh, let's just do that. No movie nights. So I got DMC struck for the movie night, and now I'm a bit of a... I don't know. I don't know how I feel now about doing it. Because I always said I'll stop if I get a strike. Obviously, I also miss movie nights. But it is what it is. I'll give 2 artifacts. What? No. What purpose does the amount left even serve? On the room? A big purpose. Because if you decide to roach, you grab the money as you run out.
Was that Beijing?
Another reason to roach. Lucas KM, thank you for the 58 months. Please, thank you for the 38 months. Why did 57 break up with 58? Because 58 was acting a little odd. Make it themed like a crypto pump and dump. Nah, this chat on gang. Oh, chat? Sorry. I'm finished chewing. This week, coming up, if the weather stays this nice, I was thinking I'd go for a walk on Tuesday with the backpack. The trail that I went to when I was picking mushrooms is really nice. And now that I'm a healthy walking person, I figured I would just walk it. I don't know if there's any content to be had, but you guys could, I guess you guys could pretend that you go on a walk as well. Okay. It's got a bit roleplay here, but I mean, this is still nicer than what we have. This one doesn't load in because it got broken up. You walk to work every day. Nice. It's still pretty ugly, though. Bring the cats in a stroller. If multiple people roach on the same round, is it the first guy who roaches that gets all the money? No, the same logic applies as when you enter a room. So let's say there's 5 gold in a room that's on the way out, and 3 people roach. They all grab 1 gold each and leave 2 gold on their room. I don't know if that gameplay works or if it's bugged, but that's how it should work. I don't get... Is it really that complex? How can I explain this in the easiest terms possible? Should we watch a YouTube video on the game? I mean, obviously, the game needs to be designed so people don't need to watch this YouTube video every time. But is this the game? Diamonds. This looks like the game. I think so. Hang on.
Walkthrough of a very neat trick-taking game called Diamonds. In this game, you collect diamonds, and at the end of the game, whoever has the most diamonds in a certain way of scoring wins the game. Now, the game comes with diamonds, white ones and red ones.
Can maybe draw inspiration from how this is displayed.
The white ones are worth 1 point, the red ones are worth 5 points. This is just being used when change is necessary, so the supply is not empty of diamonds to be used. The game can be played from the age of 8 and up, 2 to 6 players, and takes approximately 20 to 30 minutes. It's taking place over several rounds, and the idea of the trick game is that a player on his turn places a card down at a certain suit and number, and everybody else following has to place...
This is not the same game. That's not the same game. I give up. Whatever. Shit. Okay. No, I'm not going to try to explain it again. It's not that complicated. You guys are trolling, right? You have it IRL? I don't have it here, no. It's a game of chicken. You gather money as you're going through the cave. The question is, when do you want to run out? Because eventually the cave will, let's pretend it's going to collapse. Right? Anyone who's still in the cave when it collapses loses everything. But if you run out when everyone else is still in the cave, they press on and find a shit ton of money, then guess what? You don't get any of that. And what's even better, the more people that run out, so let me see here, 24? I feel like the whole thing's broken down now. You don't need to type anything except if you want to leave, you type exclamation mark roach. I feel like something's broken though with the animations here. I think something broke sadly. Wait. Oh, wait. No, it's not totally broken. The display is broken, but look. Treasure on path 4. Wait, it's sort of working. Okay, so there was 24 gold here. There's not 24 gold anymore, but that's not... Wait, where's the... No, the game broke. But the guy roached out and he got 1. That makes sense, though. Because... Oh, no, it doesn't. He should have grabbed... Fuck! The gameplay is starting to fall apart. It's buggy. All right. Yeah, the math's a bit fucked. We need to fix the visuals before we do anything, though. First of all, add buttons for the host to force start the game. Add a button for the... No, let's not do that. Start with just that. If there was 24 gold, everyone got 1. What are you talking about? Okay, 20 players enter a room of 24 gold pieces. Okay? The players will divide the gold as long as everyone gets an equal amount. There's this basic math question for you. How much money does every player leave with? The answer is 1. They all take 1 piece of gold, then there's 4 pieces left. Since they can't divide that equally, they leave it. So that's why this guy had 1 gold. The only problem is that when you run out, if one person runs out, he grabs the gold on his way out. So Pill the Bomb should have actually had 5 gold, 1 gold from here first, and then 4 on the way out. Explain that to the bot. I literally sent the bot the rules, but they're not. We're not at AGI yet. I don't get it. All right. Well, maybe go find some crayons to suck on instead. Bot's also confused. Yeah, we're all confused. Here's a 4-minute video about the game.
Are you being intentionally dense?
So now I gotta switch audio again.
Play Diamant. Together we venture into the Takora cave, known for its diamonds and for its treacherous traps. Will you return to camp with pockets full of rubies and diamonds, or will you turn one corner too many and get swallowed by the cave? Diamant is for 3 to 8 players and takes 30 minutes to play. Archaeologists of 8
By the way, this game is designed for kids from 8 and up, guys.
years and older can take part in the adventure. Place the camp in the middle of the table and the 5 entrances on the board, according to the number on the back. Each player gets an empty chest, 2 decision cards and an explorer figure of the same color. Place the figure on the camp. Make a gem reserve. Rubies are worth 1 point, while diamonds are worth 5 points. Shuffle the expedition cards, but keep the 5 relic cards aside. They are recognizable by the golden numbers. You are ready to start playing.
Age typers.
Turns over a card and adds it to the cave, starting from the entrance and going deeper as you add more cards. Place the explorers on the tile you just laid. If the tile is a treasure tile, collect the number of rubies and distribute them evenly amongst the players in the
Look,
cave.
see that? They get the money, but they don't get to put it in their treasure thing yet because they haven't roached out yet.
Remaining rubies are left on the tile. The players place their rubies next to their chest. Do not place them inside just yet. If the tile is a trap card, no problem. Move the explorers onto the new tile. But when you reveal the same trap for the second time, the round ends immediately and all explorers go back to the camp. Players that were still in the cave lose all their rubies. They go back to the
How do you play this with chat?
One of the
I don't see why this can't work with scaling it up. In this game, it's designed for 3 to 8 players because the cards say 4 and 5 or whatever. But we're making a digital version of it, so we can, on the fly, print our own cards that can say 75 on it instead.
traps that triggered the demise goes back in the box and will no longer be a part of the game. If the round did not end,
Want to start
all
from
players
scratch
must
again?
decide
Well, I don't know
if
what I
they
would do
stay in the cave
differently.
or return to camp. Secretly, they choose return or continue by placing the decision card on the table face down, and then all reveal it at the same time. If you decide to go back to the camp, gather all the rubies that were left on the tiles on your way back. If more than one player returns to the camp, they all share the rubies left on the tiles equally. Leave the leftovers.
It doesn't work because you
sharing
get 1
on
point for
any
continuing,
tile in the
200
cave.
points for leaving.
Every player who returns.
No, you don't get
places their
one. What do you
rubies
mean you get 1 point? Okay, so picture this scenario, right? 20 players started playing this game, okay? They have now all roached except for one single player who's still continuing on. The next card you flip says 24. That one player gets all of the gold, all 24. So there's a massive reward to pushing on when everyone else roaches out. Because you're splitting 24 by 1. What's 24 divided by 1?
in their chest. Anyone who does not return to camp ventures bravely on by drawing a new tile. Will it be an empty corridor or will it be
Yeah,
a
it's the
trap?
max win.
When all explorers have returned to the camp or a trap was sprung, a new round begins. Remove the cave entrance that was used last round. Shuffle all the cards except the ones in the box and draw a new expedition card.
Anyone who roached first got all extras from previous 4 rooms equals 20. But if multiple people roach at the same time, they also split that money on the way out. And if you roach early, yeah, you might get some gold on the way back, but you're still missing out on the potential upside. Where were we?
Nymn mentioned Nymn. Dude, I swear, people that love Nymn, absolute brain disorder.
Can't you say I use the rules like the game Diamant? Well, I literally uploaded the rule book, but they need to be switched. It needs to be changed a bit for to accommodate for Twitch. But yeah, the biggest problem right now is that the game actually seems broken. Anyway, what did I ask for here? Okay, force start. When a player decides to roach, he should leave safely with the gold he's acquired plus any gold he can grab from the cards on the way out. If multiple players roach at once, they divide the gold the same way as on the way in. For example, 3 players would divide 4 gold to 1 each and leave 1 gold on the tile. Ensure tile display is updating properly. Have a big gold number on the tile showing the gold still remaining. It's boring to do it that way, but oh fuck, that's not even. What if multiple people roach out and the number's not divisible equally? Exactly same as when they enter. So this room had 24 gold in it on 20 players. That leaves 4 gold on the ground. If you imagine 20 people ditching instead, they would do the same thing. They'd each grab 1 gold each and they'd leave 4 gold. So it works the exact same way on the way in as it does on the way out. So there can also be a trick to it that you want to time your ditching so that no one else does. But that trick is slightly gone when you play with so many players. If the first card has less gold than the amount of players, does everyone get 0? Yes. So everyone gets 0, but that money would still stay on the card. Do whoever roaches first gets all of it or a bigger portion? No, we don't want to encourage roaching too much. So roaching is giga good. It's both good. Both of it is good. There's a reason to do either. Yes. But it's not a... I didn't even give it a PDF before, Genoris. I just copy-pasted this. I selected all of this and copy-pasted it over. Oh, you know what my mistake might have been? I can't remember if I fed Cursor the rules. I think I fed Cursor Claude's interpretation of the rules. Maybe that was a mistake. Oopsie. I made a noopsie. Card by card treasure collection. Players now collect treasure from each individual card. Each treasure card's value is divided. Existing players take their card, the remaining treasure stays. That's good. Fair distribution. If multiple players leave at once, they divide the collected treasure equally. This sounds like it potentially could be wrong. Animation now shows each card value changing individually. Players can see how much treasure remains in each card. Example scenario. Three players in the cave. Path has 3 treasure cards, 6, 9, and 3. If one player leaves, they get 6, and 0 remains on the path. Like before, after. The gold is actively removed from the card as the adventurers press on in the cave. If 3 players enter the cave and the first room contains, now it's like I'm talking to you guys again, 6 gold, then 0 gold remains on the card as the adventurers each grabbed 2. If in the next room there's 4 gold, then each player grabs 1 gold each and 1 gold remains in the card. On the card. That doesn't matter. On the card. If a player at this point chooses to roach, they would exit the cave with 2 plus 1 plus 1. 2, first card, plus 1, second card, plus 1, Grabbing the remaining gold off the second card. Surely this is gonna work. Thank you, XQCLL spammer. XQCLL. Save the PDF or the text to the root so the project called game rules so cursor can reference it whenever. Oh. Interesting concept. I have it here somewhere. Game rules. Game rules. I haven't thought about that. So cursor can actually look up the rules as it's working. Now I'm giving it the board game rules, but it's mostly the same. The only real difference we're making is the amount of gold. Someone did this already? Well, someone made a Steam game. I'm trying to make an interactive Twitch game. But yeah, this is the game. Just put the text version in a note. I just put the PDF in. I don't know if that works. I understand the clarification now. Let me update the game logic to implement this rule correctly. Gold is actively removed from cards as players explore. And when a player roaches, they take their accumulated gold plus any remaining gold on the cards on the way out. The only thing is I don't know if it correctly divides the gold now with the roaches, but that's fine. I will only thank the AI if it actually does the whole thing properly. Beep, beep. Add freer into the game. The fact that your name is Weeb's Outnam and you're the biggest weeb is criminal. I can't believe this. No, it is roaching. What do you mean? I'm not doing a movie night today.
Wah!
Task kill. What is this?
You don't understand. Mario, Luigi. Confused. Oh, my God. Aploplo. Can you explain the game for us, Pet? Pete! Akploplo paulau. Alau la polaplo. Yay! Boo nui. Ba yo. 123. Kappa 567. 09. Awo! Ha 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 ha.
Sanest Nymn chatter. Okay, this sounds pretty promising, chat. What do you think? We'll allow, okay. Server's not running? The URL is not localized 3001? Wait, why did it do that? Okay, 30 players this time. All right, so you can join by typing exclamation mark join. After you've joined the game, there's one single command you can use. Exclamation mark roach. That's when you say, I've had enough. I don't want to take any more chances. I'll take my money and run. Roaching is good because you can't die anymore. You're guaranteed to leave with whatever gold you collected. But the few brave who press on might be awarded with even more money. Oh, I see, boo-boo. I'm gonna try the... Oh, too late. Okay, so the first gold the first room contains 12 gold. Because we have 30 players, no one gets any gold. So right now, if you roach, you might grab a slice of that. Okay, Pill the Bomb. Oh, this is... Okay, Pill the Bomb just took the money and ran. But that's not how it's supposed... That's supposed to resolve when the next room has been opened. Why does the game just stop? Is this serious? Alright. I'll just keep on describing the issues here. One... Rooms should be square. Sorry, this is pet peeve. 2, if someone decides to exclamation mark roach, their their action shouldn't resolve until the next room. Wait a minute. I can click here, I think. No, it's broken. Oh. There's some goofiness going on here. Man, so it's back to doing this, but at least it's working. So there was 48 gold in this room, and 23 now remains after you guys divided it. But now people roached out and took that. Because all players not in top 10% get timed out. What's not time to work in a feature like that. There's something goofy about the timing now. Let me try to figure this out. God, this flashing is annoying. So there was 36 gold in that room, and there's 14 on the card now. There's 22 people still in the cave. Sweet dreams, Jerry the doctor. Yeah, there's a shit ton of stuff bugging out. It looks like the game gets stuck. How do I describe this? I don't even know what just happened, so I don't know how to describe it. Console error? I don't even know if that... Oops. I don't know if that's it.
Mario i Luigi byli wreszcie sami. Mimo, że byli braćmi i mimo, że byli hydraulikami, byli nadal kochankami. Mario otworzył przód swojego szlafroku, a Luigi nałożył swoją napletkę na czubek penisa. Mario dockowali, jak robią to kochankowie. Dockowali, jak robią to bracia. Dockowali, jak robią to hydraulicy.
Alright, like that. Mario and Luigi were finally alone. We're making progress. Is it that confusing? So this seems to be an issue with the game. It's too confusing for people. I think potentially because there's so many players, it's confusing. I'll have to address that. If you spawn less gold than the amount of people early, roaching is more rewarding than proceeding for everyone but the one bravest guy. I think it's fine. Okay, so let's revise this scenario, right? The game starts, we're 20, 30 players, and the first room had 12 gold in it. So if you roach, you now stand a chance to win 12 gold. But first of all, you forget, what happens if more people choose to roach? Let's pretend that 13 people decided to roach because it was so lucrative. Now they don't get anything. The money stays on the card. So it's like a psychological game where you have to try to guess how many other people leave. If too many people leave at once, you might end up getting nothing on the way out. So you would, if 13 people left after the first card, they would all have nothing. And everyone else was still pressing on. And if someone decides to open up just one more card and then roach, maybe they were the only person roaching that round, and then they end up grabbing all the gold. And furthermore, of course, yeah, roaching always gives you an immediate reward, but what if people keep on going and they find a room with 50 gold in it? It's easy to just look at what you can grab right now, but you don't know what's going to appear later. Except you kind of see how many people roach in Twitch chat. If you're playing the game with just a few players, it breaks down a bit, yeah, because you see who's roaching. That's true. I haven't thought about that. I guess the game is mostly designed to be played with so many people you wouldn't tell. You could set up like a bot that you have to whisper. Well, that's for like a later problem. I just want the game to function properly. Get the Google AI live thing, show it what the problem is, and ask it to formulate. You want me to use Google AI to try to talk to Cursor AI? I feel like that just opens up more windows of failure. That 50 still will be divided by 10. What? 50? What are you getting 50 from? Pilata is busy working on Chatterino. Right now, whoever types roach first gets all the gold. Well, it's not supposed to be that way. 50 in the future. Okay, so 10 people remain, and the next room contains 50. Okay, they all get 5. Okay, so what's the issue? You think that it's always better to roach? Okay, let's say 9 people roach. Now there's only 1 player remaining, and he opens up another 50 room. Now he gets 50 gold. He opens up another room, and it says 100 on it. Now explain to me why it paid off to roach. When I play this board game, we've had multiple times when poison, snake, lava, rock, everything shows up, so everyone...
Nymn and Claude were finally alone. Even though Claude was an LLM and Nymn had no idea what he was doing, they were still coders. Nymn opened up his prompt, and Claude spewed out dogshit code all over Nymn's repo.
Then what do they do? Oh my god. All right. Let's try this again. 20 players, trickle in. Exclamation mark join if you want to play. It's probably still bugging. I should play with even fewer players. Oh, nice game log. Chocolate, thanks for the 65 months. Welcome back. Starting soon? 4 starts. Okay. Okay, the first room had 40 gold in it, meaning I can't read what happened. The money people have is also not correct right now. Anyway, snake. There's something really goofy going on with this timer here. Okay, but it looks like... Okay, wait. So everyone got 2. So 3 people have roached so far. Jessius, Arbuk, and Lucas. They have successfully escaped with 2 gold each. Okay, now you got snake and lava. There's no money on this card. So if you roach, you don't grab anything extra on the way out. But you're now risking your 2 gold that you have. There's 17 people still in the cave. You remove the refreshing of the animation, so the timer's not working. Okay, so the next room contained 8 gold, but because there's 16 players, they don't get anything. So now the question comes, do you want to try to roach and grab this money? Bear in mind, if too many people roach, then you don't get much of this money. So someone did roach. A 0 grabbed all 8 gold because 15 players remain in the dungeon. So he was the only one to roach. And now he's winning. The leaderboard is not sorting properly, but... Why would you roach if there's no way of dying? There's a way of dying. If there's another snake or another lava or another poison card appears, everyone in the cave dies. Now they open up the next room. Open up the front of the robes. 32 gold was in the room. They all got... this is broken, but... Okay, so it's got to do with the animation refreshing. Okay, someone roached out. Another danger. So I don't know how much gold you guys have each now, right? Because we can't tell. But the chances of dying here is pretty grim. Once again, if everyone but one person decides to roach, then... Oh, a spider! Then Giga Money. We need to clean up this interface. I want to remove some of these buttons. And this player limit. Man, the UI is dog shit. 16 gold? 5 gold remains. There's still 11 people playing Cave Explorer. But the game logic works? Yeah, it looks like the game logic seems to work mostly. Ask it to redesign the UI completely. Yeah, we're gonna do an overhaul next. Oh, 40 gold in the cave. Wait, with 8 players? Man, I gotta... You guys just got a lot of money. I wish I could tell how much you have. How do you know where we are in the cave? You're always here, but this is... Yeah, this... Oh! Okay, so the cave contained poison, so anyone that was still in the cave died. And now... These people have 10 gold each. Add sound effects? That comes later, but yeah. I think it sort of works. But we need to... Wait, now it's displaying money here. Yeah, that's wrong. It should say how much money they... Okay, this is a bit wrong. They died but still got the gold? Did they? I don't think so. I think the people that died in the cave didn't get anything. There's people with 0 gold. Anyways, let's see here. Oops. Completely overhaul the UI. Clearly display... Wait. Amount of players still in the cave. At the top of the cave path. Ensure all leaderboards are sorting by amount. Remove remove buttons. Remove all buttons except start game. Let's just do everything be automatic for now. Game limit should be a one-time prompt and not always on the page. Game log is hard to read. It's not tall enough. Where are the traps? Oh shit. Wait, so we got some game issues still. The deck of cards needs to be shuffled after every cave. The deck of cards needs to be shuffled after every round so that the traps can appear again. I'll put the player log to the oh yeah. I'll put game log to the UI as well. Damn, they're just collecting money right now. In the in-cave leaderboard, the number should display the gold the player currently is holding. No, let's not do that one right now because it's gonna confuse it. To the console, what did I say? Oh shit, thank you. Display current points for live players in the current room. And comment. I don't think you need to display. I don't think you need to do the math for people. They can see where the money is. All right, let's close. This is stupid. Let's try that for now. Hey. Okay, sounds good. XQCLL spammer. Do the math for people. People are stupid. No, but it's part of the game. It's like saying, oh, in poker, they should display the odds of anyone having a certain hand. Or in Texas, there should just be a little display in the middle next to the cards showing the likelihood of every other hand. No. It's part of that's on you to figure out. Balatra. Wait, so how'd the footy going? Cucurella, 15 points. Chelsea, Leicester, 1-0. Spurs, Bournemouth, 2-2. Bournemouth. Okay. Man United, Arsenal. That doesn't start yet. How about some loot crates? How about extra luck for subs? How about a sub? Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, I started listening to a book called Thinking Fast and Slow. Has anyone heard about that? A book? Immensely fascinating. Guy got a Nobel Prize, I believe. No? You have? What did you think of it? So this one's not quite a self-help book, I would say. It's like because most self-help books, they tell you what to do. This one's more just tells you how our brains work, and you can make with that what you will. It's a lot more academic, I think.
Nymn spends 45 minutes explaining the rules, 10 minutes attempting to code, then 30 minutes debugging why nothing works before circling back to, let me just explain the game. One more time. At this point, it would be faster and more entertaining if he just mailed each viewer the physical board game.
Okay.
Along with a handwritten apology for this.
Hey, I'm new to this.
The irony of him struggling with a game designed for children while claiming to be a functional adult
wait,
is the real
I'm not struggling.
Luli.
It was you guys that didn't get it. Yeah, this has been an exciting challenge. Edited 5 files. I accept. We going or what? Wait. Did he fall asleep? I don't even know. Is this working? Hello, is this real life? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Look. Start new game. Just one button. This is still scuffed, but whatever. No need to display Twitch chat either. Start new game. A game is starting. Type join to play. Hello, where's my player limit? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it's actually breaking harder. Look, it's complete. Oh. Oh, my bad. Well. Oh. A ploopy! Apollo, help me. A plunky. A ploopoo. Apollo, help me code. Probably do a better job than I am. There's some serious issue right now. Looks like chat isn't loaded in properly. I click start game and nothing happens. No players are joining in despite typing ! Join. Fix! Should we beat the Aplu to relax a bit? Yeah, plonky. The 7 stages of programming, is that what it is? A plussy. Thank you. Sorry. It sounds funny. Mwah, 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 mwah. Na 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 na. Ba-na-na-na-na-now. Da-na-na-na-na-na-now. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Eat the tick. So Apollo's tick medicine is working now. So he doesn't have ticks anymore, but he still does, just they're dead. So you find dead ticks in his fur instead now. Because they bite him, and then they die from whatever's in his blood. So I guess that's better, but yeah. Every self-respecting programmer has a stress relief toy. I think you still have all the animations paused. Yeah. Yeah, this shit's been over-engineered. This is the thing. If you're like me, clueless and have no idea what you're making, you need to be so careful to not bloat the code. The moment you do, it's very hard to go back. Have you looked at the code at all? No. Well, no. No, look, here's the game. Obviously, it would have been much better if I knew what the fuck this is. Obviously. But I don't have time for that. I have bronchitis. Well, no, it's not one. Well, that's the game is in one file. The server is in a different. Pseudo-intellectual book. You think they hand out the Nobel Prize like it's candy? Oh, I guess I didn't get to talk about it. Well, he just talks about he's like psychologist, I guess. He talks about the manner in which our brain works. And that's the name of the book has to do with that we have two systems in our brain. What's happening here? Did it crash out? We have two systems in our brain, one fast thinking and one slow thinking. For the most part, we use the fast thinking system. For most of our everyday needs, we use the fast thinking. The slow thinking system is a lot more deliberate and a lot more analytical. If you catch yourself thinking to yourself or narrating to yourself, that's your slow thinking. There's a bunch of interesting like questions you can say to engage these parts of the brain. For example, he says this: a bat and a ball costs $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Yeah, most of you guys that answered, I'm guessing I've heard this question before, because the answer that you want to say is $1, right? And that would be the system one, the fast thinking brain system that's answering intuitively for you. But when you stop and think about it, you realize that it doesn't make sense, and the answer must be something else. The answer is 5 cents. And there are more simple examples too. If I ask you what's 2 plus 2, you guys will all instantly tell me 4. And that's the fast part of your brain. I can easily handle that. But if I ask you what's 17 times 24, you guys can probably all solve that question, but you guys won't do it instantly, right? You're gonna have to stop and think about it, break it down. And that's another example of the two different parts of your brain. What's interesting is that they're building LLMs after this principle too, right? That's reasoning for you. A reasoning model is like one step above. It's 9 plus 10, 21. I think Cursor shit his pants. What do we do now? Restore checkpoints? Is this theory based on anything, or are you just given an easy and a hard question? What I just told you, I'm just regurgitating what I read. I didn't come up with those questions on the fly. They were in the book as examples. He had more examples, trying to remember. Hello? Shit, what do I do now? Dude, wait, he actually put MP3 files in here? Oh my god, this shit's so bloated. You know, I'm very curious about that initial created one in the Claude UI. Was it here? What if this one was just a perfect game all along? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, never mind. That's this one. You know, you can also edit code yourself. Too much work. Chat, the project that's fallen apart, and I think, yeah, I could sit here and try to fix it, but I honestly think going again might be faster. So now I'm really curious. What happens if we just take this from 1 hour ago and just send it? Fucking Notepad++ this. That's that. Game. Logic. Styles.
You know what's a Nymn plus cursor plus Claude. Your fast brain will maybe tell you something like, oh, well, I believe that he will at least be able to make some sense of something at the end, whereby your slow thinking side will see the true and come up to the conclusion that Nymn won't be able to do anything besides being second screen entertainment.
All right. Completely revamped. Already looks better. Start next game. Oh. The button doesn't work. Maybe I need to... No. You started server? It must be running. Otherwise, this website wouldn't load. Arp. I didn't copy game.js. I think so. How do I restart the server? It's opening cursor. Dude it. Fuck! I think I should have made it much smaller and more. This is the same thing I said about the other game. I should have made it smaller and add each part deliberately. Do it. Tell cursor replace some files and fix the errors? Sure, man. But yeah, this is suffering from code bloat a lot. I replaced some files. Fixed the errors. YOLO. I just farted. I meant since I couldn't think of anything. Do you have anything? I think making it all console-based at first and worrying about UI later would be easier, no? Yeah, potentially. This has been very... I feel like I've learned a bunch of things every time. I mean, mostly about how to juggle this shit. I could attempt another run, but I really think everything's gotten bloated and it would actually be easier to reset. What did you learn? To split it up into smaller segments. To be very deliberate with what I ask for. Specific instructions. To not focus on things that don't matter in the start, because as the project grows, the code grows. That eventually cursor will start shitting its pants. It's not magic yet. So I need to be more careful as I scale it up. Potentially splitting it up into even more files. Reset split like a chat. What is that, Gemper? Do an exclamation mark What the rocket, Danielle? Learning programming is easier than this. You might be right. You could potentially be right. But what if I'm having fun doing it this way? What if I don't care about what's the easiest approach? Just what I think is interesting and engaging. Do you? Yes. Or I wouldn't be doing it. I find this fascinating, yes. I think it's super fun. I can help with the programming. I mean, maybe one of you guys has been inspired. You want to try to make this game instead. Feel free. If you learn the basics of JS and Node for 1 hour a day for a couple of weeks, you could be 10 times more productive using these AI slop tools. But that doesn't... Okay, I understand that perspective, and I think you're probably right. But how would I motivate that when that part doesn't interest me? A lot of you guys look at this through the lens of how you'd approach it, and I think it's perfectly fair. But I'm not trying to apply for a job as a programmer here. I'm not trying to become one. I'm simply just messing around with stuff. It's like if I was sitting here trying to AI generate an image of an oil painting instead, I think most of you guys would say, you should really just pick up oil and draw a painting. But I'm not trying to sell the painting. I'm not trying to, well, I guess potentially if this game popped off, I'd try to sell it. Though I don't think I'd have the rights for it. No, I wouldn't try to sell it, but I'm just saying, maybe a bad analogy. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I totally get it, guys. From a learning how to program perspective, my approach is terrible. But I'm not learning how to program. I'm not interested in that. I just have goofy ideas and I throw it at Claude and I see what sticks and what happens and what doesn't. And every few months I do this process just to see how good has it gotten. This time it's already gotten a ton better than last time I tried this. But it's still obviously not there. My ideas still fall apart at various things, partially because of my own approach. I do think this game is basic enough where with the correct prompting you could make it work. And maybe I still can. Yeah. I know I lost my train of thought. Do you not learn while prompting? Well, I learn a few basic things. But for the most part, no. I mean, I'm not actively learning how to program here. I'm learning how to set up a project slightly, I guess. I'm learning how to approach maybe trying to make a browser game. But I'm making a ton of mistakes along the way, obviously. But that's also a way to learn. Turn it up. If this is the way you're motivated to do it, it's the best way to do it. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good take. It's sort of like someone says, I wanna start exercising and move every day. Which exercises should I do? The answer is almost always whatever exercises interest you, whatever exercises you think are fun, because that's the biggest chance that you'll keep doing it, and that's the most important thing. It's like going up to a skater and taking the piss. They're just not enjoying the endeavor of. Oh. You just need basics. Wouldn't it be interesting to get another perspective on every program and game? This seems unattainable for me. I'm sorry. If you're a programmer, maybe this all seems really simple, what I'm trying to make here. For me, if I were to actually learn how to build this from the ground up, I do believe it'd take me multiple months. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's how it feels. And I'm simply not really interested in giving those up. If I had a passion for programming and typing out the code, I would. But that's not really what's interesting me. What's interesting me is trying to play a game or trying to develop a game that I can play with chats. You could replace the AI aspect and the program aspect with a separate person altogether. A person that I could just throw ideas at. But those people don't grow on trees unless you have money. And I'm not really interested in putting money down, at least not yet. It would not Nym, trust me. Most devs are retired. I don't know. We had the same talk last year. It's okay. Well, yeah, but okay. I mean, I understand that for you, it's a bit annoying that I'm saying the same things. But you have to understand there's new people that show up, and how can I not reply to people's inquiries and points? Mm-hmm. You could build it in a day if you used it as an assistant instead of letting it code. That's what I've been trying to do, but I don't think I've quite managed yet. Wait, what's happening here now? Oh, a massive overhaul. Surely. Where are we running now? We're back to 3,000. All right, a new game has begun. Type join to play. Hey, it looks nicer. Okay. Oh, this is the initial version of the game where I think you have to actively decide whether to continue or not every round, which is going to be really annoying. What am I listening to? What's the GitHub? It's called, I can't remember actually. All right, reveal next card, I guess? Round 2 begins, everyone enters the cave. All right, the first card is a poisonous trap. This actually seems to be working. Start the decision phase. Okay, so now you guys type join or, no, exclamation mark roach if you want to roach. Okay, so never mind. So because we integrated this with cursor, it sort of works. Having these buttons here is good because I can actually talk as we're playing. You're not supposed to get a poison on the first card, but let's disregard that. Okay, so these people left with no money, which is always a misplay, but that's fine. Next card. Oh. Okay, so now everyone died. So I guess technically those guys made the play because they survived, but everyone's broke. That was a strange first round. Let's see if that was just a fluke. Okay. Traps only now? You don't have to type anything if you want to continue. You only have to type exclamation mark roach. Okay, Primo left the cave. Next card. All right, it's a treasure. 126 rubies. Each person collects 1 ruby, leaving 38 on the card. This version actually works so much better. What the fuck? All right, now you guys have to choose if you want to stay, do nothing, or if you want to roach, exclamation mark roach. Now, if you roach, you will be grabbing this money, hopefully, on the way out. But remember, you'll split it with all the other roaches. This is where the gameplay falls apart a bit, because you can literally look at chat and see how many people are roaching, which that's supposed to be a secret. So if this were to be a serious game, it'd have to happen through like whispers or something. But okay, please work. Players that left with their treasure: Greenex, Fortuna, Tony Moss. So you guys left with 7 each. That doesn't make any sense, does it? There was like 100 gold on it. Wait, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I left 2. And now the next card, there's 89. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's broken, I think. Oh, you can see. Wait, you can see the people are deciding to leave. So all of these people leave, they'll split the 55. Okay. $137 rubies. Each player collects 1. How's that possible? 74. Oh, there's still 74 active explorers? What's the end game of this? You play 5 rounds and whoever has the most money, but look at that. Nah, it's for sure confused. For sure, something's busted. But this layout is a lot better. Commit this and try fixing? Yeah, maybe. Okay, there's 67 explorers still in the cave, I think. 75 rubies have been revealed. What does it say? So each person collects 1 ruby, and there's 8 left on the card. Now you can leave the cave with the rubies that you have. It's exclamation mark roach if you want to leave. I'll try. It's yeah, but it's because you're not always able to roach. This is bad with the buttons, I guess. Okay, the next card had 106 rubies. Why is each player still just taking 1? Oh, because there's still 65 people in? There's no continue command, guys. You just roach if you roach. Okay, these people left with a bunch of money. Okay, a lava trap. Do you want to roach now, guys? There's still 60 people in the cave? I should have played this with less people. Yeah, you can only roach whenever I click here. It's a bit bad. Okay, the next treasure has 45 rubies. Since there's 60... How can there still be 60 people in the cave? This is not 60 people, is there? Okay, you want to roach out? The people who exit are still active? Oh, really? A rockfall trap. Be careful. Do you want to roach now? Ooh, banger song. Okay. Shredmon left with 4 rubies. A second lava trap appeared and everyone else in the cave died. So roaching was definitely the play here. There should be much more. When there's so many players, there needs to be many more rubies, I guess, per cave. Who won? I don't know. We're not showing score. Okay, hang on. When the game is launched, add a prompt asking for max amount of players. Or 0 for infinite. No limit. On the fire starter! Wow, Gaming Gamer 114, super wholesome message. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good, continue a good day. Please commit before he breaks more stuff. Is this commit worthy though? I feel like it's still, I feel like it's still probably in 1 prompt. You can still spit out a better game. Maybe not, I don't know. You want to be able to have 0 players? No, if you put 0 in, it means infinite. Everything is commit worthy. Really? What have you committed to today? Semi-working version. Lol. There. Wait, did I commit this while it's working now? No, I don't think so. Not really fucking. We're having some gameplay issues. The repo is called ROD, Rich or Ditch. I guess it's not public. I could probably do that, right? You're not missing much though, let me tell you. But I'll make it public if you want to probe around. Change to public. Authentication code. I'm not fasting. No, I'm not religious. All right. Okay. Roaching is always the best option, don't you think? With the amount of players we have, that's the one thing. The game is falling apart a bit because there's so many players. If there's less players, or fewer players, is that the word? There's a big incentive to press on. Like I said before, if you're the only person that presses on, everyone else roach, you get everything. Every single thing in the room. That is the potential is insane. You have to scale the rubies up based on the number of players. We are, but I think those numbers still need to be tweaked. I said that rubies should go between 40% of the players all the way up to... That doesn't make sense, right? It should be half of the players? No. No, maybe... No, minimum should be 100% of the player count. And maximum could be 4 times. Let's just do that real fast. Minimum gold count should be... 100% of the amount of players. Maximum gold count on a card should be 400%. This should make things more interesting and should make you want to press on a bit more. How's the project going? T. What happens if your player base is too dumb to have a roach? At least one person will roach, and then that person will be at top of the leaderboard, and then everyone will be inspired. We need to change this. This explorer shit is bad. Well, I guess we can run with fewer players, and it will make sense. Let's do a test with maybe just 4 players one time. Allows gamble with real money in this. I think I need a casino license then. Dude, could you imagine this game with real money though? Everyone puts in money. Ooh. Tisk, tisk, tisk. What the temperate best? Nymphs. Yeah, too bad the Nymth bot is kind of dead. Tough easy. It's not easy. Oh, shit. In 2 hours from now, Onyxia World Buff drops. I cannot miss that. Or I'm screwed. Ah. I'm a bit gassy today. Unclear why I'm sharing that with you, but... Kill the start decision phase button and its functionality. Roaching is always available for 15 seconds after each card is revealed. After 15 seconds, the next card is automatically revealed. Does it smell good? No. Do farts ever smell good? Have you guys ever farted and actually smelled good? This is Claude 3.7 running on Cursor, Kakistocrator. Refine good. Why do your own farts not bother you as much as someone else? Huh? I should read a book about that. Beep. Yeah, he calls it System 1 and System 2, the two different ways that our brain works, the way our brain thinks about things. System 1 is mostly for quick reaction stuff. If you see a tiger, your System 1 will make you run instantly. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to have to go, oh, that's a tiger. He's got big claws. Those claws can penetrate my skin, so I should probably depart. Right? So it's good to have System 1. But the problem with System 1 is also that he's very impulsive and fueled by things like dopamine, right? So it's what makes you act on your impulses a lot. And that's the drawback. Sometimes it might be worth taking a step back and think about what you're doing. For example, actually, I don't know if I told you guys this story. I have a friend who uses snooze all the time. Pops in a snooze, right? And he was going to the dentist. He had a snooze under his lip. No, not Forsen this time. A real life friend of mine, though. He goes to the dentist. He has a snooze in his mouth when he's in the waiting room. He realizes, oh shit, I need to take this out. It's about to go to the dentist. So he takes the snooze out, waits, and then the dentist calls his name. He goes inside. He sits down in the dentist chair, leans back, opens his mouth, and the dentist goes, well, we should probably remove this. And the dentist takes out a snooze from under his lip. My friend has been snoozing for so many years that he basically does it on autopilot. He doesn't think for 1 second about it. His System 1 instantly registers a craving or realizes that there's no snooze under his lip, and on its own just opens up the snooze and puts one under his lip. It's so automatically done by his brain that his deliberate part of his brain did not even realize that he had done it. And you guys have all experienced this in certain things. For example, you play Guitar Hero ever? The first time you ever picked up the Guitar Hero guitar, you had to actively understand how the games work and matching the colors. But you ever gotten so good at a song that eventually you can talk to your friend while playing and you realize you're not actively thinking about the game whatsoever. You're just sort of doing it. Right? No. Well, maybe a bad example. Yeah, you can sort of refer to this as muscle memory, but that makes it sound like it's just your muscles doing it, which is clearly, there's more to it than that. But it's similar. It's the same as you ever approach an ATM machine. You're about to put in your PIN code number, but you start actively thinking about it. And you realize by actively thinking about the number, you forgot what your number is. You ever done this? ATM, just ATM. Right? So it's super fascinating. And once you realize that that's how your brain works, I don't know, you sort of see it everywhere. Where are we? Remove. Okay, let's just try this version of the game. Let's see. I hope we get a player count here. Okay. I'm going to allow only 4 players. First come, first serve. Okay. Tin server, a lot of chickens and secret carrots. Oh, it tells me everyone who's trying to join. Okay, we have a problem instantly. I can't click start new game. Wait, there's no new button now. All right, we got to fix this. I click start new game, input the amount of players, and they join. However, after that, the countdown does not seem to start. I guess subconsciousness. Yeah, it has a lot of different names or words that you can describe it with. Intuitive, non-intuitive, or deliberate, non-deliberate, automatic.
Hello, Nymn. I see that you are having some problems with your programming.
Yep.
Us programmers do this really easy trick when we are stuck on a task.
Okay.
We simply put on our thigh-high socks, preferably pink. Maybe you should try putting on thigh highs as well. Put on an thigh high. Say.
I don't have thigh highs. Burp. Yeah, but all right, fine. I won't wear thigh highs. Sorry, wrong word. Fuck off. Show thighs. I think I gotten some size of my thighs. I did leg day yesterday. Oh, I had an acoustic moment yesterday in the gym. So I ran into my neighbor at the gym, right? Talked to them a bit, chatted, all good. I did a few sets in one corner of the gym, and then I needed to go to the other side of the gym, or no, I needed to go into the room they were sitting. And do some exercises, but I realized, but when I walked there, I was like, "Oh, all the machines are taken. I'll go back later." So I walked past the room. My neighbor looks at me and goes, "Bye bye," because it looked like I was leaving the gym, and I just automatically said bye bye back. And then it felt really awkward to stick around. So I did some quick exercises and I left because I needed to go back to the room they were sitting in and do exercises there, but I didn't want to do that when I'd said bye. Damn it. What do you do then? What do you do? Do you walk up to... Sorry, I'm not actually leaving. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this exercise in this room soon. I was just waiting for the room to clear out. What the fuck, man? That bye-bye was the quick brain. Yes, you see, that's how it is. If I had thought about it a second more instead of acting on pure impulse, I probably would have not gotten into that situation to begin with. That's why you never talk to anyone. I actually don't like talking to people at the gym because once you've talked to them the first time, there's an expectation that every time you see them, you need to talk to them, which gets really annoying. But this was my neighbor. Like I already, you know. You should ask them for their machine. They say bye to me. I just walk up, stare them in the face and say, "You think I'm fucking leaving? No, I want your machine. Get off. If anyone's leaving, it's you." Probably not a good strategy. We have them take care of our cats sometimes when we're on vacation. I'm not sure how that would end. Nym's the kind of person that says, "Have a nice flight" to the stewardess at the airport. Okay, that one I don't do because I deliberately think about it. See? System 2 thinking. So it's the same when you're ordering at a restaurant or they serve you and they say, "Enjoy your meal." I very deliberately think to myself not to repeat that. Okay, we totally fixed some issues here, guys. Check this out. 4 people, join. How did you join so fast? Okay, now the countdown's working. I'm gonna tell it next time to fix the... have the UI take up the whole screen. You do that in the back. All right, please work. Please, please, please. Okay, countdown is slow. Last time I tried adding a manual button to disregard the countdown, everything broke. So we're not gonna fuck with it. We're just gonna patiently wait. All right, we have 4 players. It should be easier to follow the game now and see if it works. Everyone enters the first cave. Handsome Max, a lot of chickens, Biro, and Arbok. The first card is a trap. We gotta fix that thing. Okay, you can roach already, though there's no reason to roach at this point. First room shouldn't be a trap ever. This is also incorrect. It's not round 2 now. Okay, the next room contains a treasure. 8 rubies. Each player collected 2, so there's actually no treasure left on the card. Okay, next card. Arbok left. Arbok left with 2 rubies. Arbok has now exited and should have 2 rubies to his name. The rest of the people are still in the cave. There's now a snake trap, so pretty risky cave. You can roach with your 2 rubies. And there's a poison trap. Wow. Crazy cave. All right, still only Arbok has left, but everyone else can roach. It was smart to try this with fewer players. So much easier to follow. Very scary. The next card is a spider trap. All right, we need the graphics as well. These cards all look the same. Why is this so stacked? I can't tell if this is pure chance. Cards look good. Yeah, cards aren't half bad. All right, a treasure. There's 6 rubies in this treasure. That means each player collected 2 treasures. So now Look at that. You guys all have 4 coins each to your name. Once again, you can choose to roach. No one roached. You guys are so greedy. Okay, now you guys have 7. Wait, it's actually working quite well. I should commit this version. There's a few like visual bugs, but the gameplay is working. You guys are so greedy. You all have 8 coins each now. Now, there should be a display on here showing how many coins are currently in here because this number is not accurate. That's the original number. There should be a number in the middle. We can ask for that. Oh, Handsome Max decided to leave. Also, that should not... Oh, shit! And then a snake trap appeared. So Handsome Max now is the richest with 11 gold. Arbok has 2 gold because he roached early, but you guys have 0. How about that? Okay, this works. So let me see here. The first card should never be a trap. Let's commit this. Even better working. Chicken left 2, but it didn't work. The card should display amount of gold remaining on it. Dude, what is this? Is that fucking trap to... Did we run out of treasure or something? Let's add a final note then. The deck cards needs to be reset after every play round to ensure correct ratio between treasure and gold cards. Let's try that. Oh, we're already... That's right. Looks good to me. I'm gonna trust that it... this was a simple UI update, I think. Wait, you're not done? Ah, my stomach. Hang on, let me just check this. It updated the UI. Let's take a look. Okay. Just made it take more space. Easier to see. Trap cards, not gold cards. Oh, shit. Thank you. Oh, it can work. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna let you guys play while I'm gone. To make it easier to follow, I'm gonna allow only 10 players. Okay, the player limit has been reached. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, well, do I need to click reveal first card? That button is not necessary either. Oh, that's right. I need to click. Right? I can't remember now. Isn't it automatic from now? Bro, it's still... Oh, that's right. We haven't fixed this yet. Show who's in the game. I gotta go fart. MP. It's not automatic, is it? It also needs to not show roaches in the chat. Wait. Oh. Dansa med till denna melodi. Så kom ju dansa med oss. Knäppa era händer, ja, som vi inte når. United scored? Okay, now that we have all of this extra space, we should make the Explorer grid a lot bigger. Oh, I just killed the server. No, it hasn't run yet, I think. There are 15 trap cards and 15 treasure cards. Is that the correct deck? In this game? Or in the board game? I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys are gaming here. I'm probably killing it here. Reduce spacing between cards. Color each trap card by type. Make the grid layout for the players bigger. But if we do this, oh, whatever, to follow, remove game log and have it.
What did you say your name was again?
Of the
Harry Potter?
Shirley. Zobloth with the 20 months. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Appreciate it. What's happening here? Bruno Fernandes. I jinxed it. Now, how about them Arsenals? Do I read any of the code afterwards? Yeah, I print that when I'm done for the day. I'm going to print this out and I'm going to read it. A bit of light bed reading before I go to bed. In your version, there's 5 types of traps. 3 trap cards each and 15 treasure cards for a total of 30. Okay. Let's just look up the rules, yes? Cards. There should be 15 treasure cards and 15 trap cards. So this is correct. That's the correct ratio. Okay. Anyway, check this out. I'm gonna make this Pete disappear. Handsome Max, 33 months. Thank you, Handsome Max. Did Sweden daylight savings last night? I don't think so. Did we? Wait, what are we in right now? Set? We're switching to CEST when? Central year, wait. What year is it? I just got a brain fart now. I don't know if... I can't remember where we're at. Germany does it at the end of the month. No movie today? No, I got DMC struck last time I did movie night, so I'm laying low. The 30th March, we will be switching to summertime. And summertime, you put out the outdoors furniture, aka you put it forward. So you turn the clock forward. So before, when it's noon, but now it's 1 p.m. So it's the shitty one, right? It's the shitty one where before you had to get up at 8, but now you have to get up at 7. Unlucky. I'll be live 1 hour earlier for you. That's nice. I've just been working on improving my sleep too. I got up at like 8:40 this morning. Now you're putting me back 1 hour? Pricks. 8:40 when you're a streamer on a Sunday is insane. What do you mean? When did you get up today then? Okay. Did this work? 10 players? Hey, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, fuck. Oh, you guys ruined it.
我在北京。
I woke up at 7. We already turned our clocks forward last night, so 6. You got up at 6 on a Sunday, Hammer? Did you do that on purpose, or is it just habit? No, I'm not watching the game. Thank you, Mr. Skeltel. Thanks for the 10 months prime. I don't need to watch more Premier League, man. Liverpool wins. Okay, let's see if this game works. Our first card, then. Everyone enters the cave. Okay, these are our players. Reveal the first card. It's 8 gold. Something's bugged here. Hang on. So the... Okay, what is this music? No, I can't focus. The card had 18 rubies. Each player collected 1, so there's 8 gold still on here. Right, I should tell it. Don't announce in the game log when someone leaves the cave. Put it in console log though. Okay, so let's see here. A rockfall trapped, dangerous stuff. Now you get an exclamation mark roach again if you want to leave, or you can continue exploring. The UI is still hideous, but at least better. A dangerous second rockfall. So the only person here that survived was whoever you are, Mr. Ola, I think. But you didn't get any gold. Biro? What happened to your gold? He has 9. Oh, okay, but this person decided to leave, and then the trap was sprung. Okay, so it's not a massive issue then. I see. This person roached here in this window, so they should have made it safely out because they didn't know this. Okay. No, but he's fine. He left here when it was safe. Okay, I'll fix this. A player roaching out the same turn as a trap is sprung should still make it out safely with their gold, as they made the choice to leave before this trap sprung. I hope that makes sense. Game needs to be a bit snappier, maybe. How can I fix this? What is this? Card header? What? There's only gold now here. Okay. So the play area is far too big. It doesn't need to be this big. There's much more room to put in player count. Inspect element. Oh, hang on. I'll let you guys wrap up this round first. What's happening here? Rareburn decided to leave. He left with 8 rubies. A rockfall trap showed up. Who's still in the cave? XQCL, these guys are all still in. Holding 8 gold each. Maybe switch the explorers and the card sections. I think cards should stay here, but this whole dead area here is wasting precious space. You need a room for quick... there should be a good, explanation pop-up thing, yes. But that's... Right now, I'm mostly concerned about general gameplay and just clarity of the gameplay. Trying to explain the game and stuff. Oh! The trap was sprung. I just went to localhost.com, but I can't see the site. Oh, no! Okay, so the first card had 14 rubies on it. So each player collected 1 ruby. There's still 4 gold on the card. So now you can roach if you want to. Don't think anyone roached. The next card was a trap. Oh wait, I'm killing the server now, I think. Sorry. What did you say? Okay, some gameplay fixes. Layout needs some love. Cards area is way too big with lots of gray space beneath. Player area is far too cramped. The two areas need to be balanced. Card headers are currently getting clipped. What if I just do this? I don't know how effective this is, but I've had some success in the past. See attached image. Da 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 da. Off of music. Okay. Bagoosh. The game is sort of still going here, but it's all broken because the server's been reset, so it's completely busted. Lulla. I feel like it's slowing down this session, by the way. Big problem. Nice, Aplanko. Boop. You can make the cards bigger so there's less wasted space. It's more important it's more important to try to keep track of what the fuck's going on with the players, to be fair. You're dead. Da da dee dee da 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 da. Apollo, is my game boring you? Makes sense. Okay. Card styling. Good. We're working hard. Explain the game. Did you just get here or are you trolling? Why not swap the explore area with the card area? I guess. I feel like the actual game area should be here though. Like if this was to be a finished product, you'd want nice, big, blocky, engaging rooms, in my opinion. Like this should be where the rooms appear. That's the whole gameplay. Working hard but hardly working. Or maybe working while hard. Da 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 dee da da ba da da boo doo ba da. All right, this is the version, right? We have new patch notes, balanced layout between the card okay, the layout's been adjusted. The card area size has been adjusted. The padding, hopefully we don't get clipped cards. The player area should be increased and better. And oh, it added some stuff I don't think I asked for. Classic Claude 3.7. Okay. Start new game. Let's try more people this time, 20 players. Okay, so it just made the player cards. Well, the player cards are actually pretty dynamic in how they work. That's cool. Is that 20 people? All right, that's 20 people. This is probably better. This will limit the amount of people that can be in this game, but maybe, yeah, this is a bit of a better layout. Okay. So the game begins. The first room contains a treasure of 54 rubies, meaning every player just collected 2 rubies. There's 14 gold still in the room. You can roach at any time if you want to. Man, it shouldn't say this. All right, the next room was opened. 24 rubies was in it, so you all got one ruby. There's 5 still on the card. Yeah, I don't know. The UI, if you're too many players, the UI gets really tricky. Because you need to show info. Like, the ideal way to make this would be like an extension that showed individual stats for every play. But I don't want to make a game that uses extensions. Okay, snake trap and a spider trap. So now there's 2 different ways for this cave to fail. Secret Carrot has roached out. Timlef has roached out. We should color code the whole card after if they've roached or not to make it easier to show. Okay, the next room had 80 rubies in it. Each player now collected 4 rubies. Oh, look at the Giga Roaches. This should have been fixed, by the way. You shouldn't see this right now. But that's okay. A rock fall, so another treasure. So there's still 12 explorers active in the cave. Playlist has to get sorted? Yeah. It removed the wrong leave messages. It seems like it. Okay. How do you join? You can't join now. The game's already started. The cards you see down here are the players that are in the game. Okay. 28 rubies. Each player picked 3 rubies. There's 9 explorers still in the cave now. 9 explorers. The one problem with this game with so many players is you'll almost never have a scenario where only one person is still in the cave getting everything. 41 rubies. There's 7 people still in the cave. Okay. There's also, you got some gold on these cards if you leave. Okay, we got some roaching action. Ooh. A snake trap. The cave collapsed. Okay, and hopefully the people that roached right before that trap, we had a bug before, but now it looks like you guys are still got out safely. So that's been fixed. The gameplay is actually sort of working. Like, there are no apparent massive bugs here. So that's good. There's issues with the way the info is displayed, but handling the info seems to work. Did you make this? No, I stole the idea and then I told Claude to make it, Yabe. I could leave after dying? Wait, but it looks like you left. It looks like you left before. What do you mean? Feel like you could play this in offline chat with a bot? Yes, you probably could. You should make it, Fabi. You typed after the card flipped? Show how much gold everyone gets from the card when it comes up bigger on the screen. Yeah. I mean, there should be an animation here that just goes... There were 36 rubies in the screen. Oh, could you imagine if they could just go down? Oh, that would be a lot of clutter. Make a card fade out when someone roaches? What am I supposed to push? Various improvements. I had a player instantly exclamation mark roach when he saw the cave trap sprung / cave collapse. He still got out safely with the money. Please fix this. I don't know why I just said please fix this. Banger. Come on, Apollo. Are you guys still playing here? What's happening? You guys are still playing. Who's winning? Also, the round timer has been broken since forever. Yes, so cutie. Sword explores by let's we need to fix let me see. Explorer card improvements. Sort by gold total. If tied, sort by gold holding. Okay, everyone is cheating now. Clever abuse, what do you call it? Clever use of game mechanics. Let's adjust the colors of the cards. Roaching players have a gray faded scheme. Active explorers are green, golden green. How much else can I ask for? Brazil! When a room is entered, the amount of rubies in the room should be much easier to visually register. Some sort of splash screen with the gold amount that fades away could work. Is this stupid? Should I just... I don't know what I'm asking for now. What is gold and green? Gold and green. I think I did commit. Oh. No, this is this. This is this, I think. I don't know what's happening, actually. Dan Fulcher, 1811. And Baldur's Bullet, thank you guys so much for your Sabi Wabbies. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so we've fixed this now. Hopefully you guys can't cheat anymore. And then this, hopefully. Yeah, and I fixed the visuals of the cards a bit. Make a shop so I can spend my gold. That'd be a different game. Well, that's cool. Well, you can spend your gold on making a TTS sound. XQCLL spammer, thank you so much for showing up, giving some positive, helpful help. Have a good rest of your weekend, man. Thanks for dropping by. You've been more useful and laid back than your name might lead one to think. I'm new. What's the game about? It's a copy paste of a board game called Diamant, which is a big game of chicken, where you choose whether you want to continue into the cave or if you want to leave with the money. The further you continue, the more lucrative it might get for you, especially if more people leave. But the cave will eventually punish you for it. You'll spring a trap and you'll die, and then you have no money. You can make GitHub dark mode. Where? Settings here? No. View? Wait, the Swedish group that won used to make weeb music? Is it in here? Do I leak anything here? Options, appearance, dark mode. Why is that not standard? Wait, what? I didn't save it. Why would you make like a programming software and not have dark mode be default? It doesn't make any sense. Hang on, let me see. HC buffs. 7 p.m. Wait a minute. Did this change because it's summertime? That's in 15 minutes then. It said 8 p.m. yesterday here. I don't know what to believe anymore. What's the server time right now? Oh, I gotta hop on WoW then. I need that Onyxia buff. Bad. Because the Americans changed? Oh, that's confusing. Okay, chat. Big UI update here. Ah, 15 players. Trickle in. Ooh. Okay. Green means you're an active explorer. Is this really... This is more than 15, right? Everyone's joining, I think. What the fuck? Limited to 15 players, my ass. I also love this. Round 2 begins. Alright, whatever. Okay, these are the players, I guess. Now I can't show you guys all, but I mean, you guys know what you're doing, right? You don't actually need to see this to know. First card is 143 gold. And it's broken. Avitun Rozzi! Why does, like, changing the UI break the game? Instant problems on this version. Maximum player count seems to do nothing. Game froze / broke after the first card reveal. Console error. The world of programming. You fix one thing and you break two things. It's 11 a.m. in LA soon. Is anyone live right now who's playing in OnlyFans? Probably not, right? No one fucking playing OnlyFans. Death Row. Server time 6:45. Yeah. So they should be dropping only... Hang on. Yo, man, is only in 15 minutes. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. But if it's 6:45, it should be. It should be. Wait, there might be one tomorrow as well. But tomorrow it will be awkward because I'm doing the news network at the same time somehow. That will be interesting. No, I didn't ask a question. He knows? He said it was in 2 hours. Really? Carrotson. What is this? Why did you link me this? The fucking carrot. You got me fucked up. Ah! Sorry, fucking Vadio. Hey. Okay, let's see if this works. 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, player limit works again. Surely we fixed this. When is raid? So the raid is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. The roll call is at 6, which is a problem. I got my news network. Okay, so let's see. What else did we do? What else did Claude do? Player visuals.
Plumbers.
Yep. First card. Treasure found. +1. Ooh. What happened though? It's like this stuff's all broken. And I think a lot of things broke, but at least we at least we got a splash screen. Wait, what's happening? It's flipping 2 cards at once now. Dude. Some questions. Why does the game begin on round 2 out of 5? Why are 2 cards flipping at once? Please clarify. Now make it look like a casino. Ah, now make it farm dopamine. It's a display bug, and now it will... Oh, shit, really? Okay, hang on. Some display bug. 2 cards are appearing at once. When it said +1 gem, what is that? Oh. When the splash shows up and says something like +1 gem, is that per player? Can we clarify that? I don't know, bruv. Hi, Unloves. I'm dying in bed. I'm so sick. Can you ask the AI to cure me? Thank you. All right, I will ask DeepSeek to cure you. What are your symptoms? Too big of a schlong? Cold symptoms. I have high fever, (3). Help. My friend Unloves is stuck in bed. Join Zoil and Repo. I'm ditching soon. They have cold symptoms and a fever and type (3) a lot. Let's see what DeepSeek has for you. Oh! Rest and hydrate. Manage your fever with maybe over-the-counter medication. Gargling with warm salt water can help. Inhale some steam, perhaps. Honey and warm water or tea can help soothe your cough. Eat easy to digest food like soup, toast, or oatmeal. Make sure to take vitamin C. And make sure, since they're typing (3) a lot, they might be trying to stay positive or playful. Keep them company. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, last round of updates, chat. Then I'm gonna try to get my food buff. Or my world buff. Could do with the food buff IRL. Okay, why can I still click accept all here? Okay, chat. This might be our last game here. Let's, okay, 0 for no, okay, no limit game. Trickle in, trickle in, trickle in, trickle in. Everyone. Okay, so now there's too many players to display properly. But if the UI works correctly, it's going to sort you guys after gold collected eventually. So we'll at least get to see the leaders. I still think there's more room to display player cards unless we can have everything else be smaller. But for now, this is how it's going to be. Here comes the first card. 1 coin per explorer, because the first card had... I don't know. The game doesn't tell us anymore. Wait, what's... No, it's broken, I think. Like, other shit's broken. But someone roached out. Exited safely. You can... The people that roached out have no money. No one has any money. Make user cards based on the Twitch colors. Now you're asking for a lot. Okay, so with the visual updates, other things broken. Make it a Twitch add-on so everyone show. Yeah, but I don't like using extensions because it instantly adds like a barrier of entry for people. Money! Yeah, the game's broken. It is busted. Do I still push this? Just because the visuals are pretty nice? Probably not. I don't think I should commit any version that is clearly broken. That seems stupid. Alright. I gotta get my Onyxia. I don't know if they drop it now. Okay, now who wants to take my repo on GitHub and fix the whole game? For me? I will pay you $10. Ask AI. Wait, that's all I've done. What do you mean? $10. All right, fine. How much money to finish the game for me? Yeah, it feels like it's hard though if you don't have a chat to test with. Maybe not that hard. $1 grand? You're insane. $10 per hour. That's pretty good, I guess, but I don't know how fat. To be fair, it depends on how effectively you work. Okay, we drop in Oni or what? I need to be here for 5 minutes. Oh, they finally open up the auction house. Sort of. You can sell, but you can't buy anything you want. Finally made some money. You don't hire programmers hourly? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you can buy consumables and you can sell anything you want. But I don't think I can buy like fell cloth, for example, or like bind and equip stuff. So your site's useless now? Yeah, but that's fine. It served its purpose. I made some good money from it. Ooh, Agix reworked my title for me. I don't have any fucking... Why would I have auction house add-ons when I can't use the auction house? Normally I used auction house add-ons now. Auctionator and stuff. Only in 4, yeah? Check pull requests. Sometimes I pull on it so hard. Added a forcing button. A programmer should be able to reuse code from other projects. Here we reuse code from project forcing to implement a button with a talking forcing. How can I check the files, man? It actually looks fine, I think. Looks good to me. Well, how'd I... Wait, how'd I... Wait, go back. How do I merge this? Conversation. Okay. I need to revert here too. How do I do this now? Where do you click? Fetch origin, right? Stash changes? No. Wait, what? Is it on here or what? I should say, but I don't want these changes. Discard all changes. I fucked them up. All right, here we go. Pull origin. Wait, hang on. Let me turn off song request now. So I can... Nice, guys. We have the most important feature on the website. A button that gives you a random force in line.
This year, starring Tom Cruise. Be our guest, be our guest.
Amazing. Thank you.
I'm tired of these goddamn snakes on this motherfucking plane.
More.
I didn't mean to make you cry.
But tonight...
Say something, I'm
giving up on you. Should be adding this to your Nymn website? Which one? Oh, I should have put this on my...
Aliens. It's got to be aliens.
I should have had this on that, the guild website. Could you imagine?
Motherfucker.
Well, this is a good game. Well, this game, I think, works. It just has a lot of cosmetic errors. Let's see. 1 minute. Let's see. 4 players trickle in. Okay, these are our players. A lot of chickens, Slutzoni, Barrow, and Husiox. I think this version works just fine. It's just visually not very good. It's got a few bugs to it. But I think the gameplay works just fine in this version.
You never know until you know, you know?
I know what you're saying.
Take it to the hip, up, the hip to the hip hop, hip hop. What are you doing in this swamp?
Okay, anyway, first card contained a treasure of 8. You guys all collected 2, so there's nothing left on the card. If you roach now, you'll leave with your 2 coins. No real reason to roach when there's no danger.
I will survive. I will survive.
Are they not dropping on you now? Okay, the next room contained 4 rubies, so you each collected 1 ruby each. So there's 0 left on the card.
Shut up, Meg.
A lava trap, though.
You decide.
14 seconds.
Of history.
Alright. Here comes the Oni drop, I think. Boom! Wait, was that an Ixia? Did I fuck it up because I had 6 minutes here? Oh, and fucking told me to. I was too busy listening to Force and Lines, bro. It's fine. I can get this tomorrow. I just don't know when to do the fucking news network. Maybe I should just do it 5 tomorrow. I think it'll be so stressful otherwise. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I could have just had it now and be done. Oh, I'm so dumb. Save me, Forsen.
Cause this is Africa. Waka waka
Okay, I'll do it now so it's not on cooldown. God, I'm stupid. So I do this. I thought about this too, and then I just... Oh, Forsen. Oh, Forsen. So I uncheck that. It's fine. They drop a new one tomorrow. They drop another one tomorrow before the raid. But I'll need to do the news network before then or it'll be too stressful. I also have Supreme Power on still, so I should really log out. Chat, I think tomorrow I'm going to do the news network 5 p.m. And then I'll be done by 6, and then at 6 p.m. I'll raid. But when am I supposed to get Dire Maul buff? Maybe I don't give a damn. What are they going to do? Hack my nuts off? Yeah, I'll have to play some WoW tomorrow, I think, to get my raid consumes and my Dire Maul, maybe. How about instead of traps, we get random forced lines until 2 of them repeat? That's pretty amazing. And then a big Pepper Pain shows up and just kills everything. Pepper Pain. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me be absolutely clueless and cry to Claude over and over again. Sort of. I mean, this is still a step up from my previous adventures. Sort of did get a functional game. It just got a lot of issues with it, but the core gameplay sort of works. It sort of works. Okay. Cool. Back from it here. Let's raid RDO. PVCL, Nymnl, Soyl, all around, guys. Take care of one another. Stay safe out there. Like I said, I should be able to, or I'll be back tomorrow for more adventures. So make sure to follow the channel so you don't miss tomorrow's stream. We got News Network tomorrow and Guzu's WoW raid. That's the plan. I don't know what I'll do before then. Damn it. He gets ticks and then he scratches himself until he gets little wounds. Plonko, stop getting ticks. Huh? Okay, chat. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. And say how are you from me? Tomorrow's stream starts at the usual time, right? I think so, yeah. And yeah, enjoy the end of your weekend, guys. Enjoy it. Okay. Enjoy your Sunday evening. Take care. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow.